Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included Spaced Out. Um, I spent way too much time.
On this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Basically, because of the new update with the new story trait, uh, how how should I explain this? The last map, it wasn't on any of the nearby colonies.
You could say that. Like, I spent I spent some time in sandbox mode, basically trying to get to like the other nearby planets, and
To try and find the
yeah,
Hermit, specifically.
yeah, and then it wasn't anywhere. He wasn't anywhere. They weren't anywhere. His name's George or something like that is what I keep hearing, or maybe some people have been getting him as George. Um, Whatever. I haven't exactly seen him. However, I decided to go back, start a new game, which I might as well start loading into, but it's not like it's gonna take forever. But start a new game and try and play like I normally would. And yeah, he's here, or they're here, whatever.
The
And
Hermit is
like
here.
the hermit is here.
I'm kind
Um,
of like the Hermit, and I immediately jumped to the tower for Phasmophobia.
oh my god,
Because
no.
I always think of hermits like living alone and things
Like
like
yeah,
that.
yes, but actually no.
I know.
No. So what was cool is I started digging this way. Okay, I started digging my usual like way
No,
down,
Meg, you don't want this. I'm the only one that wants this. Trust me.
and I found this. Like cool, yay, the career fluxomatic. I was gonna turn everything off except for the hermit, but I decided not to, cause we might as well try some stuff. How are they? I don't want any, do I?
You don't want any.
Is it that bad?
Let me see if I can find one with not a lot of flavor.
I'm not sure if I want one.
Here.
Okay, fine, give me that. What flavor is this again?
Spicy dill pickle flavor.
I don't want this. Oh, I really don't want this. I regret this. Oh wait, cool.
It
Got the
is
critter.
spicy.
It is
It's not bad.
cool. Like got the critter fluxomatic. Fucking sweet. Started digging this way. Found the somnium synthesizer. Fucking awesome. Started digging down to try and get this, and out pokes out his mailbox. So, there he is. We're gonna reach him. We're gonna see what the hell this guy needs to have to like make him come out of his shell, and just all the stuff that usually comes with that. Are you hurt or are you not breathing? You're just not breathing. Got it. Not right now, Meg. Okay.
She said
Anyway,
she's trying to get you to give me some food.
she
All right.
is. She wants food.
She
She wants
wants
your
some of
food.
my almond, and she's not getting them.
I feel like you should give her one just to make her suffer and just to really let her know, no, you don't want that at
She
all.
likes spicy things though.
I know.
Like I had to get the bitter spray because she likes the spicy spray.
She's
For don't
weird.
teeth on this. No.
Oh, and also there's one of those. Oh, why do you have to be like one up? Okay, well that's gonna be annoying for me, but you know what? Whatever. We'll just make everything on par with this guy. Because I'm assuming he gets to, like, join you guys, or join the colony. Did I do that right? I did that right. Yay, go me. Do you think he needs air to breathe? Like, it's polluted oxygen and it's definitely breathable, but it's not really, like, there. Good evening, Jasmine. How are you doing tonight?
Oh,
Is it that spicy?
they're
Is it
starting
still
to get
that spicy?
spicier the deeper I go.
Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't want any of yours, Kelsey. You're good. Those are yours. Congratulations.
I know. I know they are.
So I don't know how I should be playing this just because it's going to be very interesting to get to him. Hang on. Do you need gas? Do you need water? Do you need power? I think he needs power. Or this. You're doing good just training for your job while on duty for your other job. Double dipping, I see. Make sure,
Hey,
like,
go
hey,
for it.
yeah, go for it, but make sure you're fine, like, first and foremost. But yeah, we, if we convince them we mean no harm, we could very well end up with a fresh recruit and a useful new building.
Befriend the Hermit.
Isn't this just a shipping container, though?
That's what it looks like.
Oh, we need to go knock on his door. I can't investigate any of this, damn it. Oh well. People will get to this whenever they can. I'm stuck on, I need to make some other, stuff. So what's gonna happen is, there's this, and I'm currently running the UV lamp setup because I just don't want to deal with it. And, yeah. Oh, Jasmine said, yeah, being on duty just means that I sit by the phone and wait for emergencies like on call. Okay, so like front desk type of stuff to make sure that everybody that's still around over the holiday break is still doing fine, or jump up here. Jump up here. You can make it. And since there's no research focus selected, I'm gonna just hit for ranching because we're gonna try and get ranching up and going, or up and running, I should say. Alright, Kelsey, I kind of regret that you gave me that, because, like, I feel like my mouth is slightly on fire from it.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know what? That one was on me. Sort of, kind of. Oh, wait, no. I need to do... Okay, we have the heavy wiring, which I think I was gonna do something dumb. Like, this is in no way, shape gonna be the permanent solution for anything. If anything, this is just a god-awful, I needed this to be here, so I'm leaving it here as it is. Like, to the point that I'm just gonna make it... Oh, wait. I'm just gonna make it so terrible. Ooh, that bad?
Not good, but yes.
I'd say bad, but sure.
Yeah.
Here, let's put that down. Okay, Jasmine said, just stay on campus and hold the phone. I'll most likely just get a few lockouts and have to let freshmen back into the dorm.
That sounds about right.
Sorry, I'm laughing at the freshman part because I never locked myself out.
I locked myself out of my room once.
Did you?
Yeah, but my roommate was in there, so...
So who cares?
Yeah.
Well, it worked out in the end.
Yeah.
Here, let me just try and like get this part together so y'all understand like the lunacy happening over here. I don't have a power plant anywhere. I don't have a power plant that I'm going to necessarily have in mind. Why do y'all only have 14 calories of barbecue? Did somebody already eat it? Where are you getting meat from? Anyway, there's no power plant, but I need some refined metal. And what I'm gonna do is, instead of losing, I think, like half the mass to a dupe basically just digging out this stuff over here, like all the ice, I'm just gonna try and drop hot water on it. Or, well, tepid water, lukewarm water, because it's still warming up over here. But I suppose any improvement over freezing is probably a good improvement. Oh, there was more than one research. Neat. Oh, Kelsey, I didn't tell you this, but I had a friend, or, well, to Jasmine it's I had a friend. To you it's, Crystal was an RA
Yeah, she
at
was.
some point, and she apparently had some really wild stories to tell.
She did,
Over, yeah. I'm not gonna share any because those are her stories. But
Does Josh
it,
have any
it
stories?
was
'Cause he was
weird.
an RA.
Nothing wild happened while we were there.
Yeah, I want to say he didn't have any wild stories.
One would hope, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe you want them to be wild because then you have some cool stuff to tell, like, other people? I don't know. Hang on. Let's start with... start with the obvious. I'm gonna like make 25 of these so I can get better, or so I can get automation and stuff up and running. And then yeah, it'll just be me trying to melt this stuff down here. Like nobody can even come build a liquid pump because I don't want them to destroy stuff on the way down. I just want it to be like 100% uh, ice to water kind of stuff, or I guess solid to liquid kind of stuff. Unrefrigerated food, go put it up then. Did somebody just leave the 14 calories of barbecue up in the mess hall? Oh, it's unrefrigerated because it's just in the box because I haven't moved it anywhere. That could be an issue. I need to make like just. Actually, congratulations, you're being recruited. Come here. Let's put down just 2 unplugged refrigerators, and there we go. It's a nice little carbon dioxide box to hold food for like a little while. And also, I've already been playing around with this one because this start went a lot better because we have the brand new lab building, which I will make bigger later.
I haven't made one yet. I'm very excited to when I play.
You need 2 science buildings, which I think you can double dip for the
And a
earlier
light.
bonus. You know what's funny? I went kind, or I tried being kind to them, and I put a light over each one, right?
Oh, I was gonna do my UV light in the whole
That,
room.
ooh, that might work.
Yeah, I know.
But they just need like.
It counts as a light for the bristle blossoms.
I know, but
So I wondered if it would count as a light for, you know.
I'd like to remind you that the light bulb itself is just 10 watts, and the other one is 50 down here. Just since I want to be good at this game so bad, I've had it for so long and never have success. Have you made it to space yet? That, can we call it a learning curve? Or can we call it, or like difficulty curve? I don't know what to call it, but like, just making it past certain walls is such a fucking awesome victory to have. Oh shit, oh shit. Here, let's just keep you up as a 9. You've not been to space yet? Wait, are you playing? Ah, hell. Disable, 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 disable. Somebody disable that, please. Thank you. I don't need it using coal if the water has nowhere to go yet. Are you playing base or are you playing spaced out? Because which one would you say is more difficult, Kelsey?
Spaced out.
You think spaced out's more difficult?
Yeah, I say that because with the addition of the radiation, researching has been slowed down for me if I play spaced out.
Right.
Because the base game, all you have to do is have the basic and the advanced science machines to get pretty much all the way there until rocketry. Yeah. See, base.
Yeah, base.
Base.
Base. I feel like base had simultaneously easier rocketry because you don't have to worry about the interior of the rocket, but also more difficult rocketry in the sense of it was harder to actually get into space because of hold on, somebody remind me here. Was it that you needed? I haven't done rocketry in base for so long. Was oxalite the base propellant? Or sorry, not propellant. No, or is it called propellant? I forget. One's your fuel, and then one's the other thing to burn. I feel deranged already. Because one's the fuel to make it go, and one's the thing to make the thing combust. Unless we're talking steam engine, in which case I don't think that needs a combustible thing. Alright, enable building. Let's go. Whoops, my bad. You don't know how suits work? Hang on. Let me pull those back up. Oh shit, time pauses when I'm like this, right? Well, if you don't know how suits work in base, the DLC might either really help you or really hurt you. And of course, I don't know where to find it, so the Atmo suit checkpoint. You mean those thingies, right? Ammo suits. And again, I'd like to remind everyone that I generally am very mean to my dupes, and I could totally give them the oxygen mask um, item that's here. That's basically just the previous version or a smaller version of the Atmo suit where they're able to breathe in places without oxygen, but they're still subject to temperature stuff. Does that mean you're binging right now? And no, I get that.
I don't know how often I've actually gotten suits up and running since they got the oxygen masks added to the game, because that's just a smaller step to take.
Yeah. And I don't feel like either of us
And it
really
takes
go
less.
for it.
Well, I mean, it doesn't protect from heat, but it gives you the oxygen if you're still inside the asteroid.
But look, 92.
So, nice.
Yeah, you play like 8+ hours a day sometimes. I love accidentally getting sucked back in and just playing a ton. Alright, how... Oh, wow. That's like not really... That's like not really helping at all. Okay, well I guess I know what we're doing for a little while, because that is not... That's not really doing a lot. Actually, here, would you... Can I interest you in a light? Ah, hell, it's too tall, damn it. Oh man, don't even get me started on The Sims. When we first got our first Sims game together, I want to say together, because you've played Sims before, right? Like before the one that we did on the 360, right? Or was The Sims 3 Pets your first one?
I had The Sims original.
Okay,
On
so you did good.
PlayStation 2.
So you did good. So you remember, like, when we first got The Sims 3 Pets, that both of us, I think we wasted... I'm sorry, I shouldn't say wasted. It was a really enjoyable time. I think we both spent, like, 2 whole days each playing The Sims 3 Pets.
Yeah, probably. I also want to say, because of how good Sims 3 was, I asked my dad for a birthday present of Sims 4 whenever it came out. And I feel so bad I did that now because it sucked. And he wasted his money because it sucked. And for him, that was a lot of money. And it sucked.
What, you don't wanna spend $1,200 to get, like, all the
No,
expansion
not only
packs?
that, but it's like the gameplay itself. Just, I didn't like it. And the
Oh, hey.
dogs, like if you had pets, Sims 4 with pets, you couldn't control the dog like you could in Sims 3.
Here,
It's
let's
just
go.
it was just a dumb animal.
Let's go
Which
knock.
it's like I'm sad because I love dogs, I love pets, but
Let's go knock on the Hermit's door, because I want to know what's going on over here.
name him Shrek. These are clues.
They added scenarios and it's pretty mid? Hmm.
Though I still love reading the patch notes and the fixes for Sims.
Just because they sound absolutely hilarious?
Yes. It's like, what the fuck? This is awesome. But what the fuck? Yeah.
I think my other honorary, or maybe not so honorary, my other game that just absolutely gets to waste all my time. Hang on, knock knock? Ooh. Hey buddy. You wanna open up? Okay.
Can it not open up? It now has power.
Okay, initial contact was a success. Our new neighbor seems friendly, though extremely shy. They'll need a little more coaxing before they're ready to join my colony, so they can join you. Okay, the process of recruiting this building's lone occupant involves the completion of key tasks. Is that it? He has festive lights. I already like it. See? Improve nearby decor.
Yeah.
Deliver food to the mailbox. Hey, bud. Okay, no. Hang on. So food to the mailbox? We have food. Displays a single edible object. So, what kind of food do you think he wants? Or actually, here, let's start. Let's start with the easiest thing. He needs power for his
Pretty lights.
yeah for his pretty lights. Did it say festive lights? Right? It says festive lights.
Pretty lights.
Okay. Hey, look. It still hasn't melted, but
Wow.
yeah, I know, right?
Very interesting. That's not.
We'll get it soon. Oh, that deodorizer's probably not going to work soon. So here, let's make another one. Let's make another one. Let's put it there. I'm probably losing some. Definitely losing something. Hang on. Oh shit. Wait, really? Where are we picking up germs for this? Because I thought it's all being picked up um pretty cleanly. Like there shouldn't be any germs in there from its start point. Just kind of weird. Anyway, we'll fix that later, I guess. So, he needs some power. How much do you need? You need 60 watts. We're gonna cheap out for now. And I'm just gonna run, like, the usual cable out here. 935 plus 60 is still under. Barely. But we definitely can't hook up this pump yet, unless I shut down a different pump that I'm not entirely aware of. Oh, wait. Right. I can just get rid of you. I know it's really, like, inefficient to use space heaters to try and heat stuff up, but Kelsey seems to have had some success before in the past.
With space heaters?
Yeah, like, you've
I mean,
kept them running, right?
yeah.
Before?
Yeah. I tend to put them near the crops just to make sure I have food, you know, because it's so cold. I've never been able to get a stable room temperature with them though.
I mean, I think it's supposed to be difficult.
I have to really keep an eye on them and be very finicky.
I think it's supposed to be difficult,
very
though.
interesting. Yeah, it is. But I'm a little sad that there's not anything more advanced, I guess would be the best word for it.
Other than just a space heater?
Yeah.
Fair
Because there's
point.
no... I did try and automate them once and use the ThermoShift drywall plates to, like, try and get it to all ends of the room.
Yeah.
But it still was not acting like it should have.
Oh, hey, I have some lead.
Like, I was on a rhyme, and I put them with the sheep, sorry, what are they actually called? The
Drecos?
The wall sheep, that's their name. That's what I call them. But because unmutated, they have such a small temperature range. I was trying to get it to where if they got even to the corners of the room, they would not die. But I could never get the corners with the temp shift plates and, 2 heaters and automation so that they turn off whenever it's warm enough in one section, but will stay on. Hold on. If it gets too warm, it shuts off, and if it gets too cold, it stays on. Like, I had an AND gate. Or did I have an OR gate? Like, the automation worked. It's just the room did not stay good.
Okay.
Yeah, too much heat in this game is my problem too, Jasmine. That's why I stick to Rhyme, because it's more negligible if you overheat, because it's so cold.
The problem is the opposite.
The opposite. You have to get it warm enough that, like,
you don't die.
Yeah.
Don't you love this? That won't work. That won't work. What do y'all think he wants? The hermit person dude.
Tacos.
There's no tacos in this game.
I know, but I want tacos.
Hmm. I still totally love the runaway heat issue though. Valid honesty, nice. Okay, how about you? What do you got? I don't exactly want another dupe right now, so I'm just gonna keep loading up with dirt. And we can continue to worry about that later. Look, it's almost to a nice acceptable temperature. Let's do no. Let's do a low of 70. I can just type these in. I don't know why I like insist on making it slidey, but let's do 75-95 so that way I don't have to worry about um, accidentally running this forever and losing resources. How are we doing? Just a little bit of... That's not too bad. Okay, just a little bit of lost resources there. And please remind me of your... not you. What's your livable range again? 41 and 95. Meaning... Hold on, can I see that again? Okay, well, for one, that was kind of hurting. There we go. Yeah, that's not looking so great. Okay, what did I do this time? Somebody was sick and they took a pill, apparently.
Ooh. Did you print out a pill?
Nope. I rummaged on this first aid
Oh,
kit
and
and
found
yeah, I
some.
found some curative
Okay.
tablets. Like, that's great. I wonder what they did. Good for you. This polluted water is sitting at barely 1 degree. Maybe. And are you doing any better? Okay, that's cool. What just got entombed? Shit, my stuff's actually freezing in the pipes over here. That seems problematic. I really wish I could show that colony again, but the one where, most of my... or all of my base had to be relocated into the space biome because I had a runaway heat issue, and it was like my first one that I actually got to be, past the year mark. But it was just bad. I felt bad for them, and it took like 200 cycles to be able to relocate out of the base, to the point that, you know how you can print out larva or slickster eggs? Yeah, they were pretty much able to reach molten slickster status around most of the base just because of how bad the heat was.
Didn't you get the mutated slicksters that game too? Because it was so warm?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
But what are they called?
Molten.
Well, what are the plain ones?
Slickster.
I thought...
There's also a long hair.
This is... Oh, the long hair. That's the one I'm thinking of.
I don't remember how to make the long hairs happen. But
Did you get those?
What do you mean?
Have we ever gotten those?
I've gotten those.
I've never gotten those. I've never farmed the slicksters.
Really?
I've never had it warm enough. Because I'm always on rhyme.
You can keep them... Hold on. Are you
Where?
warm?
That's not
You're
warm.
not warm. You can keep them in the oil biome sometimes. Or you can keep them... Yeah, some oil biomes aren't broken.
I've never managed to. It could just be them dumb, so...
Hey, no.
Keep that into account.
No,
What
finish.
happened?
Like,
Oh, there's
there's
one.
one.
Spot.
There's
Oh.
one spot for this dude, and
Poor guy.
he just keeps opening the blinds like a creep.
Well, yeah, what else is he supposed to do?
Help us, maybe?
Why would he do that? This is
'Cause-
you trying to convince him to be part of the community. Why should he have to do anything to convince himself?
Because he might enjoy it out here.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Here, let's go with that. It says something about improve nearby decor. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, that is not really ideal. Establish average decor of 120 or higher for the area surrounding this building. But how...
120?
Yeah.
How far is around?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Like, if I can replace this tile down here, I can probably put some carpet on for him.
Oh, I forgot about the carpet. I blocked the carpet from my memory.
You don't like shower carpet?
No,
I
I
like
don't.
shower carpet. Come on, melt. You're almost there. Okay, 21. 21's the lowest. And what's really stupid is I'm pretty sure we're gonna just be doing a really weird interchange here where this pump is probably gonna pump things back over here. And then we'll accidentally make a little warming loop for um, stuff to go in. You know, we'll keep running the metal refinery to be able to get warming water or warming liquids. And that will probably keep us going well because I think our water level here for the way that I had this room started at just a little bit above the mesh tile layer. Except the water is cooling alarmingly fast and we need to warm it up. So, you know, it's just normal shit. Plus, I still have this pool of water that totally needs to be moved down into the other place. I really hope this doesn't leak. I don't think it can leak through 2 layers of stuff, right? Well, here's hoping. Here's hoping. Oh good, look, his lights are on.
Oh, they are festive. I like it.
Okay, how's that? Oh, they have to be on for a while. And
I
who
mean,
wants...
it's better than just plugging them in and unplugging them. Because I'm sure some people have done that.
Oh look, he came out! Oh.
He went back?
Yeah, hang on. I'm just gonna stay right here.
Look down. As soon as you said that,
Well,
I look up and he's gone.
I'm also playing at, you know, triple speed.
That's
No,
true.
come out and look at your lights.
Did it count because he came out and saw them?
It's slowly going up.
I didn't see the percent.
No, come back out.
It's like I was gonna try and do something over here on my computer, but
No,
I can't
I'll
look
bet
away.
you. There he is.
He has long hair.
Uh-huh.
I mean, he's a hermit. That makes sense, but I did not expect it.
Also, is this like a window box? Like, what?
I'm gonna say
Is
it's window
this?
box.
Also, he can breathe down here? Like, really? See, look, he came out.
Oh, he was happy.
He still doesn't want to come out. Oh.
Like later, not.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, with the exception of delivering stuff to his mailbox, do we have to do anything to, like, actually feed him, or... I guess we can find out later, or I guess we will find out later. I love how close he is to all the betas down here.
I've never farmed the betas.
There's
But
an
I'm on-
achievement.
I know, but I'm going to try because I need the radiation for research.
Yep.
I'm like, hold on. Thoughts. Go in the right order.
Won't that be fun?
Yeah.
Come on, please break. When do you break? 36? I'd appreciate it if you could. I mean, the downside is I will have to run, a... Crap, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm gonna need a water filter thing to be able to basically... You know what, screw it, just all the way down. To be able to make them separate into clean water and polluted water. Oh look, we can get rid of you already. And just stick out, stick out. As long as it lets me draw them in, I'm not gonna worry too much about them. So here, if we go up, yeah, if we go up, I can draw them like that. We've made so much that I can actually keep doing this. I love this. think, I think I have some artists that would be capable of doing some potentially cool stuff, but I am gonna give this, yeah, I'm gonna make them out of granite. He might enjoy this, right? There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Statues. Now you gotta put paintings on top of those statues because it fits.
I don't have the reed seeds
Oh
yet,
fuck.
or I don't have the fiber yet. There's some fiber down here.
I knew what you meant, and yeah, fuck, you do need that shit.
Yes, it broke.
Hmm.
The warming is working.
Printer. Okay.
Like, just go for something plain. No more dupes right now. So yes, excellent. Let's keep going down. I don't see any more clean ice here, so I'm gonna go with that's probably okay. Okay, you're still idle and you're still active overall, so that's kind of, that's a thing. Those say construction errands, those say awaiting, so the closer ones already have stuff. Good. Disabled by automation grid, so that's good as well. I'm gonna go ahead and make some gold because I know I'm gonna need some. Like again, ideally I'm gonna need steel, especially once I find hopefully a natural gas geyser. But for now, just having some gold will be okay. I really hope Quinn stays down here to work on it, because Quinn is one of the master workers, and I think they got printed out with that ability, so I'm kind of hoping, you know.
I love it when they get printed with higher tier abilities.
Mm.
Like, I don't have to waste money, or morale. I almost said money. It's like, that's not right.
I mean, you're technically right.
It's like, I don't have to waste morale on it.
Actually, wait, no, if I do that, I'm pretty sure it's minus decor. What's your decor now? It's negative 40. Ooh, it's dropping. Or rising. Wait, is somebody dressed shabbily, or does he just not like dupes hanging around? Because look, somebody's nearby. It's negative. It's more negative.
I don't think he likes people.
I can relate sometimes, but you know.
Hold on.
Yeah, look, negative 45. Somebody approached. Somebody's right there, negative 47. Man, those sculptures take a while.
The metal ones take a while, yeah.
Damn.
That's why I don't like using them.
I don't have access to my favorite one.
Marble? Yeah.
No, yeah, the marble one. See, look, people are moving away. See, it's less negative. It's more negative. Okay, see, a statue got built, so it went up.
Yep, that one left its...
Yeah, negative 14.98, and that's gonna be closer to 0. Assuming he finished building the thing.
Don't forget to sweep, because that will actually help too.
I know, hang on. Lindsay?
Lindsay?
Are you...
You don't have that shit.
Oh, they do.
Oh, you do. Never mind.
Well,
I was looking at the hat, and I'm like, you don't have that shit. Stop that.
I don't give them, like...
Names like I do.
No.
Do you have schedules?
Shut up.
Scheduling.
Look, negative 0.09 right now. I don't know how far this needs to be, but you know what? 3 is definitely overkill. There wasn't that much waiting around for the guy. So here, let's do that, and I need to see... I think I need to send a skill point at Quinn to be able to do this. Because does that mean that's broken, or does that mean that it actually works out? Anyway, Quinn needs to do... Oh my god, I don't see it. There we go. Yeah, for your ability to do so. Was anybody else able to do that? I don't remember. No, I just have the one master worker that's actually a master worker, and then Lindsay is going to be one eventually. Or actually, here, let's not do that one. I think this was a good idea. The trying to get, or trying to melt it instead of trying to just harvest it and get on with it. Yeah, negative 0.9. Hold on, is tile a negative 5? Plus 5, it's plus 5.
I was gonna say,
Sorry.
I thought the regular tile was plus, but everything else is minus. Oh, yeah. Insulate is plus 10.
Hey,
metal is
plus 20.
I've never noticed. I mean, I've never paid attention to the flooring, so.
Hold on, hey research, how much are you? Oh, oh god, no, it won't tell me. Let's do some more research here. I'll just use 2 people for that. Well, Lindsay's up to trying something, I guess. Oh man, we have to fight the wiring too. Okay. Let's do sweep only all. And let's go ahead and sweep this stuff up. Yeah, look, isn't that nice? Actually, is that worse? Plus 12, no, it's double. Hey! Creates errand for a skill duplicate to paint selected style. That's cool, but I wouldn't call that painting. But I understand. Also, that was very dumb of me. I need a... Actually, here, let's make those 4s. So that they don't walk all the way over like they currently are. Okay, I will need gas reservoirs soonish. So might as well go start for that. Or start going for that.
Does my recent map have gas gas besides hydrogen?
I don't know, does it?
I hope it does, but I don't think I've found it if there is. I'm gonna go check.
Yeah, you go for it. Or actually no, let's do that.
So you're making me want to play over here.
Is that a bad thing? I'd argue that's not a bad thing. And you know what? Since things are already going haywire over there, I'm just gonna run stuff in that general direction. Okay, 570 for that. Okay, we're almost out of refined. I believe in you, Kelsey.
Huh. You mean the fact that this fun map is still going? You believe I will not kill all my dupes this time in my fun map?
I think you can make it.
Oh, why?
Why what?
My mod's off.
Oh, it turned back off?
Yeah, turn back off. Why do you keep doing this to me, game? I want my mods on.
Ooh, do you think if I planted something nice, it would help?
Okay, I have to restart the game. Hold on.
Here, I'm gonna make those be 6s instead.
Oh, I know what you can do. Hanging plants above the statues.
Don't they have to be alive?
Yeah. Do you have any of the cactuses? Because those are very good at staying alive in game. All our cactuses die.
Hold on.
We can't keep plants alive.
I forgot what it's called. I'm just gonna go down to seeds. Yeah, I've got 3 apparently.
Ooh. Yeah, those have a very good range for rhyme.
Oh my god.
I forgot how
Seven
laggy this computer is.
700 more seconds or so before he's happy. Do we have any food to give you? We have no food to give you. Can I interest you in a mush bar?
The answer is no. I just have that one hydrogen. Found, at least. Very sad.
It's gas though.
I know, but I use the natural gas for power, mid-game.
Yeah. Like, how is this doing? Okay. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna like come from somewhere else, probably from over here, to just seal this off with some insulated tiles so that the heat doesn't spread, or at least we can control how the heat's gonna spread later. Doesn't seem like a right now kind of thing. I really want to see what's gonna happen with oh, well then, that's actually quite a shame. Delivered 3 unique food items must be of great or
Oh,
higher
shit.
quality.
So, you're gonna print out nutrient bars, aren't you?
No, I need stuff like surf and turf. Or I think surf and turf is that. It needs to be made in a gas range.
Fuck.
I know.
I don't know if I've ever done that.
Um Dang, that bubbles is kinda cool. You know what? If I go for that bubbles, they have nowhere to sleep.
They'll sleep in the bathroom, like any good dude.
Here, you know what? I'll take on a 9th one. We are moving into a bit of a food problem at the moment, but you know what? It'll probably be fine. But I will assign 9s to this. And you know what? I spy another Hexalent we can totally grab. Because right now, all food is good food. And they haven't grabbed those because I've been so busy making them do other things, so we might as well do that. At least for now. Okay, are you happy yet? 300 seconds. And I do enjoy how nice the decor is right now. Yeah, something tells me it's gonna take a combination of Masterpiece and I mean, preferably it'd probably have to be um it'd probably have to be something nicer. Actually no, if we go all like full blown swanky. There we go. We make metal tiles out of gold. Yeah, I generally stick on rhyme for just messing around and doing things.
Both of us have trouble controlling our heat. So rhyme kind of makes us not kill everyone by heat exposure.
Rhyme's a fun one where, you know, you get to experiment with stuff and then you can bring it onto other maps if you so choose.
If it works,
Yeah. Damn it, wash basin. I knew it's the wash basin. I feel like I'm leaving so many things to like, you know what, we'll address those issues when we get to them later. And later's pretty much turning out to be...
Never?
No, pretty much right now.
Oh, now is later?
Now is later, yeah.
Got it.
I know, right? It feels cheaty because it's kind of easy, but at the same time, part of it's just getting off the ground,
Well,
and then you're good.
I also have to say, we played before they updated the heat mechanic into the game.
Hold
So
on.
I think it's easier to learn when you don't have to really... When you have temperature on easy mode.
And Successor Hermit is very excited about being on the grid. The bright lights illuminate an unfamiliar file in the ground nearby.
Oh,
Okay.
cool. Fish? I'm gonna call you fish. Yeah. I'm sure it's simple, but I'm dumb. But I have fun with the game either way.
I feel like cooling loops take you, like, cooling loops can only take you so far before you start trying to do stupid stuff like not really understanding how a petroleum generator is gonna really give you a bad time.
I am stupid. What's your point?
And see, yeah, the volcanic activity gets you a lot of fun stuff, including pretty much easy geothermal power. Yeah, insulator box heater, temp sensor, and automated wire. Yeah, except I don't usually do all that great in the sense of automation yet. That is okay. Cool. Interesting on that. Hang on, how are you doing here? We're at 4%. Here, just so that people get to do stuff. I didn't realize that could be assigned a value, so let's just bring that back down to 5. It's tough considering there are no critters really except hatches. I know, it's slow going on ranching.
But at least you can print stuff out.
Yeah. You love automating everything. You're on your automation arc right now and your efficiency arc. Nice.
Huh.
One of these days I will not be too, like, bored of playing the game to actually start trying to automate stuff. But I enjoy a lot of the exploration and, like, initial setup of stuff.
I love automating weird rooms.
Yeah,
You can attest to that.
yeah, you and your weird rooms. Fish says, I've been using cold water from a geyser, still haven't figured out a proper cooling loop, but it works. Yeah, but I mean, it won't work for like 1,000 cycles with all the other industrial stuff you need to have going.
I'll also
Generally.
say I'm not that lucky. I never get cold geysers.
I love how I just dragged everyone down here to do this for the Hermit. Wait, so you haven't gotten a cool slush before?
I got one once, and it was that map that died. The water map.
Eh.
You
Oh god.
remember it got updated out of existence, remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Our
god.
favorite water map? Yeah. That was from like
Oops.
that was before the DLC came out.
I shouldn't have done that. Okay, cool. So, does this mean we no longer have to redo these or sorry, deconstruct and reconstruct these or what? Here, let's get rid of that for you. And we're at 60. Which probably means I'm going to go ahead and extend this a little bit because I don't know the radius of what nearby counts as for this thing. Do you actually tell me? That's not the thing. That was the thing. It says radius 6 tiles. So could you assume that that's if it affects decor 6 tiles out, does that mean that it's affected by decor 6 tiles out? You think you got game says you're trying to get everything built right next to your base so I don't have to go far. Nice. And if you play the DLC Spaced Out mode, they're usually on the second cold asteroid all over the place, the one with the teleporter on it.
I will say, my current 2 maps, the one I stream and the one I'm playing personally, this is the first time I've ever done the DLC. Hold on, I had the game whenever it was in beta. Whenever it came out fully and we both liked it, you bought the game. And then you got gifted the DLC by a subscriber. Or follower, I can't remember which. Either way.
Technically first one, then the other.
And then I got the DLC. I just hadn't played it.
Well, also,
yeah.
when you say the second cold asteroid...
Well,
oh, wait, no.
Mine has printable. How long have I had a printable?
Hat. I was gonna say, do you mean the
Sorry,
actual,
my
like...
sound's off, so I'm not...
Do you mean the actual second cold one that shows up even if you're playing on a rhyme cluster on the classic sized worlds, or are you talking a second cold one on spaced out sized worlds? Because I feel like there's a slight difference between the two.
Slight.
Like, it feels weird, but it's like a little bit. Usually on a regular world. Okay. Sorry, I feel like there's like so many variables that can go there that's like, wait, give me a sec. I love that he just keeps coming out. Okay. Oh my god, I hate how he doesn't like other people. So the presence of someone else just drops it, but oh wait.
I mean, he's a hermit.
I know, I know. Okay, so let's keep
Yeah,
pushing this
I am enjoying the
down.
DLC so far. It's just, it takes me a while to break out of my molds if I try and decide to. And base game was the mold, I guess, for this game. The only thing I'm not liking is the fact that there's a middle research with the radiation. Because I'm used to getting very far with just the basic two. And not, you know, that.
Oh my god, I thought the flooding was gonna, like, yell at me that somebody was drowning. Okay, body temperature is down there. What if we do something kind of, questionable? Hold on, that water's too cold and would actually screw with these a bit more. Oh my god, yes. Hold on. You think you got game said, my rhyme teleporter asteroid is swampy cold and I do have a cool geyser. Oh, and lava? Like, at the very bottom of the map, right? I had a polluted water one where I needed water, but it was just completely submerged in magma as well, so I couldn't use it. And I didn't feel like going down to use it.
I misplaced my wall! No!
A lot of people seem to be intimidated by you see the changes. I feel like I prefer the spaced out version.
Yeah, intimidated is a good word.
Well, yeah, cause like, hang on,
I mean,
let me pull
adding
the
the
research
temperature
back up.
was a learning curve. Adding the all the different rooms and all, because again, we've had it since beta.
I know.
So I
Here,
enjoy every change they make.
like, I like the statue bomb. I like the marble block
Yeah, me
bomb.
too.
But the fact that now you need the material science to be able to do it, which means you need radiation up and running, um, it's more about, well, crap, now I can't do that anymore. And yeah, it's all a learning experience and it's really fun because then you can make some really interesting stuff like the
Even though I fucked it up, I'm not gonna change it. Too much work at this point.
That's fair. Well, like the people that end up making yeah, I'm not taking either of you. I'm just going to go ahead and print out that coal for now. Like the people that make that miniature sun for a solar panel underground with just nothing but shine bugs that in classic would be fine, but in spaced out can kill a dupe because of the radiation from the shine bugs.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you mean, but I don't know the name people give it. Where they make their room just of shine bugs that they use as a solar generator for the solar
I
panels.
say it's a sun. I say it's a mini
Yeah,
sun.
a mini artificial sun. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. Okay, here. Let's bring you up to 9s. Yep, you will melt. Those are fun. Hold on, when do you turn off? 51 cycles. That's probably not happening this stream, so that's good. What I do need to do, though, is probably, regrettably, make spaghetti here,
Yay, spaghetti!
but hold on, let's work with the actual, like, details. So, like, that could go like that. And because it's going to be coming from down, it should go like... Because this pipe goes the same way, it should be fine, assuming I'm going to... Yeah, if I clean it first from down, that means that this is the stuff coming in, but I actually shouldn't do that because I'm neglecting the ones up here, so give me a second, where I can do that. Hold on. The thing is totally 4 wide. Okay, so that won't work. Actually, no, that works out great. Never mind.
I'm dumb. I was holding my mouse in a corner like, hey, this is how I move the camera. No, that's the other game I played today.
Heh.
That's not ONI. You have to use...
Hold on. I'm just totally making spaghetti right now, and I will totally make something nice later. And yeah. What I should be doing is ranching all the hatches that are just floating around, but
Don't?
I don't, and I'm a little lazy about it right now. And I've got other problems that are going to need to be fixed sooner rather than later. Namely the fact that we're kind of running out of algae, and I should probably set up something that sort of mimics a spawn, at least. You know how it is. Okay, let's go like that. And you totally need power. And in theory, the way it stands right now, it's almost going to be way too much power, but because we're upgrading the cable, it's fine. And it doesn't look like we have to do too much to get things up and running. Nightbot, why do you gotta be broken again? Anyway, did y'all get those tiles down here? Good. Oh shit. Some weird things going on down there. Oh, he does come out of that box. That's cool. Okay, so now it's just 96... Well, fine, 95.31. We're almost there. I really want the paintings, but we cannot. Is that really my best thing? It is. Okay. Here you go. You like plants, right? Yeah, he probably likes plants. Let's do a normal tile up there. Try and help things out. Any of y'all managed to send a rocket through the rift yet?
No. I mean, I know you know my answer. But
I know.
So
I
nice
wanna-
people in the audience know.
I
No.
want to help you actually get to that
I will
eventually. I know.
As long as my crazy contraptions don't break and kill
Heh.
everyone.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I'm dumb and don't have backup saves. How many times has that happened? A lot.
A few. There's a reason why I do that. Yeah, same.
You did it specifically to get the achievement, though.
Yeah, like the
that's the only reason.
like the fact that the achievement exists is like great. I need to do that. It takes way too long. You know, you think you got games that nope, I get bored mid to late game, and that's exactly why I. Where the fuck did you come from? I thought out a Paku. Have you been aging this whole time? Where did you come from? I thought out 2 Pakus, actually. I didn't realize you can thaw them out. I thought they were, dead, like, once they were, in there? Interesting. Okay, so... Like, you need wiring. Technically, that guy down there needs wiring. Hang on, what else is connected? This can be walked back, so it's not screwing with it. This can be taken out. That. And that. And that. Okay. Looking better now. So they just have to build that, and then we need to generate more metal to make it down to the other dude. And then we're good. Sort of. Oh shit. That was a fucking lie. We were not good at all. Oh fuck. Okay. Alright, furthest you've been, or you've gone is super coolant to the tree planet, you haven't tamed Niobium slash tungsten, and you haven't gone to the rift yet. I've only gotten a crap ton of super coolant once, and that was when I was trying to go to the rift. And ironically, that was on a 100 dupe challenge because that's pretty much the only time that I've gotten super far and have had to been motivated to like keep everything going.
What he means by 100 is he wanted to keep 100, like slowly print out and keep 100 dupes alive. Not the, you spawn 100 in and see how many are alive by day 50.
I'm still gonna do that, you know.
I know you want to do that one, but since there are technically 2 challenges called 100 dupe challenge in different circles, I thought I should clarify.
Fuck, it's too cold for you. How about you?
Which the whole journey is on YouTube. We backed it up there. It's just the Twitch streams, just straight up there, no editing, because we're boring and don't do that. Anyways, that's there.
Damn it, what do you have to be all like chlorine?
Well, why am I not finding
What you want?
any cool, vents or geysers or anything? It hates me. That's it. That's the explanation.
I love how it doesn't tell me how much extra ambient decor it gives. How is this invalid?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe it was just... I love how I got put down and then it was like, yeah, no.
I think it just glitched out a
Okay,
little bit.
104, 109. Okay, it didn't move up with that, so maybe that's not right? See, 109.69. Either way is bonkers, yep.
He did it.
That-
It took a while.
That
but...
last one, I felt like the computer was gonna blow up at any given moment.
Like, it was making loud noises. It was not happy trying to run a, 1400 cycle map with 100 dupes on it.
I think
Well,
it's
107, I think, is what you got.
Okay,
to.
hang on.
Total.
If it counts here, if this is the end of it, this doesn't seem to be affecting
he
anything.
stuck his head out the window.
I know.
Did you see the thumbs up he gave?
I did.
That's awesome. So nice.
Fuck, do you guys have skill points yet that I can attribute to... Oh shit, Bubbles, I'm so sorry. Here, be a researcher and go be happy. I never made a bed for Bubbles.
Oh, Bubbles. No, why are you
I'm
so
so
mean to
sorry.
Bubbles?
I'm so sorry. Okay, hang on. So you totally need that to be able to access your thing. So here, if I do that, and I like assign it priority 9, so it happens to be the one that got printed out. There you are, Quinn. Okay, let's give that a shot. I'm totally not making it for Bubbles. Bubbles doesn't even have a mess table to eat at.
None of mine ever get those until later.
Oh, you're so mean.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, any of y'all look really good. I mean, I know we still have a food shortage, so I'm just gonna take the thimbleweed seed and bale. And what
Do you
I'm
have a
gonna
place you can
do...
grow the thimbleweed seed, as in it's warm enough?
It's a work in progress.
Okay.
Because look, this eventually kinda will. In fact, if I remove this mesh tile and put this down here, technically that is a yes. Or actually no, 60 is too low for one of these, right? Okay, so the answer is no, not yet. It would almost have to be submerged to be able to do that, or I'd have to run a warming loop right now where it's literally just circulating up, over, and then back out into the pool. Yeah. Like that could work out. Oh hell yeah. Okay, I like that a lot then. So here, if I start hitting like that. Oh, the decor went down because the plants aren't happy.
Oh. I mean, the joyous seeds are the only ones I think could survive there. So, I'm sad that they're not.
You're right. They would and they will be.
Eventually.
It's just that I'm gonna try and open up a hole down here for chlorine to come down instead. Oh, don't do that just yet. Okay, how was that? Did that help? Reroll you. Like, ideally, I probably need, I would probably be needing, damn it, somebody to start putting gas systems in to, like, filter the chlorine, or just keep the chlorine somewhere else for a while. But that's a little more power than I think I'm willing to use up right now. And oh yeah, this ended up working out pretty great, I think. 20. Okay, and then like that, I should be able to get away with the liquid filter where if there's a pipe coming back out, that means I need to put that there. And because it should currently all be that, we're just gonna do some very god-awful pipe spaghetti again. Oh no, it's kind of a lie. Yeah, that's only like a little bit of a lie. Hang on. Ooh, nice. Have fun at the party.
Party, party.
We're probably signing off here in like an hour or so before the fireworks start getting crazy over here.
I mean, the fireworks have already started. If you can
Oh, they
hear the
have.
popping, that's outside our window. That's fireworks. It's not gunshots. The guy
We
who
hope.
came to work on our roof this morning thought it was gunshots, and he almost fell off the roof.
Yeah, because who the hell is like setting them off in the middle of the
At
day?
10 a.m., yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
that's not even the middle of the day, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
So,
have a
yeah.
great. Hope you have a great time at the party. See you next year.
Ah,
You're usually the one making those jokes too.
I know. I've rubbed off on you.
You have.
Your coworkers hate me because I've rubbed off on you. I found cobalt.
Ooh, nice.
I've never had cobalt before.
Nice. Hang on, let's do polluted. Okay, so that gives me polluted there. Which means polluted comes out, and this is the part where I really hate myself because of just the god-awful way I already set this up. So,
You hate past Peter, don't you?
yep, past Peter always hate, or future, or present Peter always hates past Peter.
And
There's-
yet, present Peter always pushes things up on future Peter.
Uh-huh. Every time. Every time. Let's do something completely fucking stupid. I will clean this up later. And I already hear, like, a future version of me just cursing me right now for not doing it. Let's... send that there, just because it will be some of the colder one, even though it did basically go from the metal refinery on down this way. It's still pretty cold, and it can't shift yet, right? It says negative 5.2 to go solid, but there's that huge window between you're technically under but not. Since when did the database have this for liquids? I don't remember them
Having a database like that?
like this, like telling you like what consumes
I don't know. I don't look at the databases, so I want to say frequently. Yeah.
yeah, because like you see
today,
it.
my mind is like, I want a word. What is word? I don't know what word I'm looking for specifically. You have those days, don't you?
I feel like every day is one of those days for me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, good point.
Or rather, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I hate it. Okay, so
Scheduling?
here. I don't want to do scheduling right now.
You're gonna regret it if you don't.
They're doing fine.
Uh-huh.
They're doing fine. Hang on. 66.1. And then they're almost done with that. I'm going to assign this a priority 9 so that it runs. And I'm already going to give this priority 7 so that loop gets up and running. Because again, this... Actually, that could benefit more if I... ran that liquid vent all the way out, and I just hit disable here so that I still have access to this later, but it doesn't come out there right now. And they're probably about to start eating mush bars here in a little bit because, yeah, they did such a great job.
Yay.
Hey printer, can we have some food?
No. I hate you. You never get what you want for the printer.
I might get what I need. Yep, the Duke food of champions. I hate having to rely on that. Like, again, if I had just started ranching the hatches earlier,
Yeah.
this probably wouldn't be an issue.
Okay, what's my blueprint? Fuck yeah. I got copper.
You got refined metal? Nice.
Yes. I specifically did one of each in the rock crusher just so I could have it available for this.
Looks like it panned
I
out
love
for
it.
you.
It worked.
And then look, I'm gonna do something really stupid here. If it's anything else, i.e. just the water, I'm gonna send it to this room. There you go. Smart lady.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
For doing that.
I do the same with anything. Lime, steel. Like, even if
Crap,
it's like...
why do you gotta remind me of
not-
lime?
Not as efficient. If it gets on the board, it can become, you know, a printable. So I love it. I mean, I call myself dumb. I know I am smart. But smart people can also be dumb. I mean, look at gestures widely at everything.
Let's go for a bottle emptier.
I was gesturing and I realized we're not on camera, so...
You said that as if we're ever on camera.
Our camera broke. I mean, we didn't stream with it,
Still broke.
but broke. So, I might want to think of one before I have my next interview.
Yeah,
Might be
maybe,
important.
maybe it might be a little important.
I do not have an interview. That's just future speculation.
I love how the colony's just working on stuff down here. You think he might appreciate neighbors? Like if I build random private bedrooms around here for him? Or actually, he might need his own thing. And you know what? I have the attention span of a fucking goldfish because once again, Bubbles still needs
A
a
bed.
fucking
and
bed.
does she have a mess table?
I got the mess table.
Okay.
The mess
Like,
table ended up being like priority
Goldfish
number
memory.
1.
I have to check.
I'm doing great at this, guys. It's okay. Hang on. Printables. What do we got?
What kind of achievement?
I got curative tablets because I'm not taking more people right now. There we go.
Yep, there's more fireworks.
Admittedly, that sounded more like gunshots, but that's still
They
fun.
did, but they're fireworks. It's hard to tell. And I hate how it's hard to tell. But
It's a fun game to play.
it's a fun game to play here in Texas. Was that guns or was that fireworks? Who knows?
Wait, I thought I hit redo. Maybe I hadn't. Okay, things are going sort of. Okay, things will totally get done. Bubbles, I'm sorry. Bubbles is sleeping in the bathroom, but not... Or she's sleeping in a bathroom, not the bathroom. I should probably get a ranch going. On Harvey doing? Yep, that is alarmingly gone. Our nice little heat area thing. What's funny is, I think I think dupes would totally hate me for needing to come down here.
Ooh, look, it's my first little asteroid.
Oh, you
What
found
do
the
I
other one?
do?
You can hit oversee, but you won't be able to do anything except look at the
Oh,
surface.
this is sad.
Was that because you found the teleporter?
Yeah.
Oh.
How do I go back?
Top right on planetoid. Here, look at me.
Yeah.
Over here.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you go to the
Oh.
other one. There you go.
Why does it say
Oh,
battery?
oh, yes. Let's go. Success, all this excellent decor is really making the Hermit feel at home. He scrawled a thank you note on the back of an old holiday card.
Woohoo!
Which, yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to inspect everything and it said, oh, you can go. Because, yay.
Oh, wait, no. Polluted water. As a liquid down here. And then this part totally isn't happening this stream, but I'm probably gonna end up playing with this because I do have a long weekend where I can do stuff.
Woohoo!
So I might try and get it so that we can get the Hermit his 3 unique food items at a high. Is that the highest quality? No, there's a 5, right?
I want to say there's a 5.
More importantly, would they enjoy any of this? Hang on, we need salt, so we're probably gonna get salt later. Wait, you're not holding slime? Oh, it's probably a low enough priority that it doesn't matter. Or no, look, now they're actually putting it in. Oh, it must be when I look at it, like when I hit it. Because like if I do this, it. Yeah, no, let's get off that. If I do that, it just puts it out on the ground. So yeah. So hang on. Fungal spore and sucrose for piloting, but we don't even have rockets. We don't have waterweed seeds, so I'm not gonna go for that. And operating seals when ingested. So this one's a no-brainer. We're just gonna go for the freshener spice, like permanently for now. And yeah. And speaking of that, did you guys find dead fish? No. Okay. That's good and bad because I don't want to see them eating sushi later and then me complaining that we totally lost a bunch of food there. Why did you drop barbecue all the way down the pit? Would it be mean if I just cut off his power right now? Actually, I don't want to reset that timer. That seemed like a bitch. Okay, they have the loop done in both directions. What we don't technically have is the output here or the in. But that's not the important part. I think the important part is I'm gonna throw down like 30 more copper ore. Which we totally still have ore, right? Yeah. Totally still have ore. I just have to make sure that everything's functioning as intended. Yeah, that goes to warm up, that comes out, and then it goes out. I see this as definitely working out, but I don't think I'll be warming it up too much, even though it is coming out at triple digit. At least I shouldn't be right now. Besides, it's gonna be for like such a short amount of time that I think any amount of heat that I manage to get here will
I doubt that's
definitely
the
help.
neighbors, but do you think that's like 2 houses over?
No, that feels like it's across the bayou.
Oh yeah, that would.
There we
They
go.
would do that.
There we go. We got that coming. 108, 106. Oh right, I forgot about that. That's gonna help keep us up and running because since I only hit the one water sieve, it's only allowing half the pipe uh, amount of water out. But this will at least get our mealwood back up. You can hear that. Awesome.
Those are fireworks. We swear that those are fireworks. We are not in danger. We're safe. We have had people actually concerned when they hear that, because this happens New Year's, Christmas, and 4th of July for about during the month, and usually 2 weeks on either side of the whole month.
Hey, they were doing it the week before Christmas.
That's why I said the whole month.
That was annoying. Well, not, not like to this degree, but it sounds like you're making popcorn.
Yeah. One time they were setting off the really big ones, and so our audience, I guess, could hear it, and they were like, what the fuck, are you guys in the middle of a war zone? It's like, no. People are just dumb and have fireworks in a residential area.
I think fireworks could be fun, but I'm deathly afraid of, like, holding onto one too long and accidentally, losing a couple of fingers or something. Here, let's hit this for a 7, because I see that we're about to run into some problems that are not going to be fun at all, and I'm going to start doing other setup, like totally having liquid water sort of kind of running. And this also means that this one over here is going to come down. So here's the fun stuff. I kind of knew it was going to come to this soon, but we are totally out of algae at the moment. I could refine slime into algae, but I kind of don't feel like losing slime and, kind of losing fungal spores, which again, I totally forgot. The bottom temperature, was it 32? It's 41. Okay, 41. Which means there could be some safety over here for like a little bit, so I think I'm gonna throw down 5 and see what happens. Since up there is good enough in the sense of temperature. Okay, these guys are digging this way.
Make sure your guys aren't eating raw meat.
They're not eating raw meat. Or did yours just...
So you said the other day that you were super mad because someone was just eating raw meat because you didn't know when something had died. But they were just eating it like little hobgoblins.
Yeah.
And you wanted to cook it.
It was bad. That's part of the reason we're struggling right now. Yay! Here, let's do that. He's so mad.
Ooh, I found something. What are you?
Have fun.
Liquid sulfur geyser.
Hey, that means you can feed your Sweetles forever.
I don't have Sweetles on this map.
When you end up getting Sweetles, you can feed them forever. You just have to cool it down.
Sure.
Okay, there we go. See, we have like a little bit coming. It's still pretty low, and we could...
I'm looking for water. Why
Now you're
am I
good.
not getting water?
Now you're good.
Oh, I found water. Ha 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 ha. I just have to complain about it, and it works.
Like a plain water, or... Oh, it's a cool steam.
Vent. It's water.
Infinite food, woohoo. See? It would work.
You're gonna hate me.
What'd you find? Oh, your teleporter,
It's right next to my transporter.
one of your inputs? Nice. Breathing issues coming up, so none of these are really good, so
You sound
pinch
like me
pepper
in
seed.
summer. Breathing issues,
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I don't like the summer.
Okay, good. We're potentially warming it up a little over here, so it shouldn't be getting that bad. Why is there just a piece of ice floating here? Oh well. Anyway, fungal spores, so we get more food going. Oh yeah, that's totally not annoying. Well, at least you hear popcorn. We hear... Actually, no, I can make a case for popcorn as well. Okay, still more to come, and let's go ahead and get the nice Hermit. There we go. So he'll be permanently connected to that. It's just that right now, if everything's on, we're gonna start damaging wiring. But I don't think there's any wiring left. Never mind, I spoke too soon. Here, let's get rid of that for now, even though it probably would have made sense to keep it. And because that's other wiring that needs to go now. There we go, and let's do 7 for those. Yeah, and that way everybody should be happy. I feel like we're getting some algae, and then it just gets immediately shoved wherever it needs to go, and then we're right back at, yeah, there's no algae. Yay!
Algae is one of those resources I always run out of. Because I don't move fast enough past the, for oxygen generation, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's why you're supposed to, like, make the switch to water, fairly quickly. Fairly quickly.
Here's my water. If I had some.
You at least have a cool steam.
No, I mean, like, some maps I've never found it before, like, I run out of algae and people have suffocated. A lot of my maps have died that way.
Some conversion isn't really super efficient. Yeah. Like I said, I prefer to use the slime to, keep dust caps growing. Hang on, doesn't something else eat, or doesn't something eat slime? And that's not the button I wanted. Slime solid. Oh, hey, the oak shells, eat slime, and the Santa shells. I guess the sage hatches, but meh. Oh, it's not, hold on, so that means the Paku eat these, right? Well, I guess if you're hurting for water, you'd probably be fine converting slime into algae. But considering you get most of it as water, it would definitely be a holy crap, I cannot find fucking water. And you definitely need something to drink or something to make food. Also, I'm trying to stick a spalm over here, or have... I'm going to try to stick a spalm somewhere over here. I'm just trying to shove it, like, way off in the corner. And, you know, not really worry about it. Like, I'll have vent spaghetti coming out to deal with stuff, but I just don't really...
Spaghetti. Always.
Yeah. It's unavoidable, right?
I think it is.
Okay. Oh, hang on. I haven't checked over here in a while because this is like the first time we've gone digging anywhere. That's something new. What are you? A gold volcano. I'll touch that eventually. I need to start taming
Volcanoes?
Volcanoes, yeah. Like, it should be useful. Plus, the fact that they've got, slime and stuff off-gassing polluted oxygen means we should be able to move fast here. And they should have, like, minimal issues getting things done. You know, with the exception of slime lung and stuff. Here, let's give y'all 6s for these. And because y'all are definitely not high up enough for these. There you go. Hold on, I also did not see another vent coming along out here, but I might as well check. You're something, aren't you? Another hydrogen vent, awesome. I don't want that. How about... Hey, hello. I didn't see you. I feel bad. Because I probably would have been beelining for that a lot faster. Or, you know, actually trying to access it a lot faster. So look, we've got our nice little livable area. Or plant livable area again. I feel like we've got a decent buildup of polluted oxygen up here for some reason. And I don't think it's all attributable to that morb hanging out down here. And then because we totally need the room clear, I'm gonna hand those out. And again, since they need to be built for people to do stuff, and we're gonna vacuum or sweep up everything before it goes anywhere, we can do that. I think we can get away with just having gold out here. I think. Oh my god, I am fucking terrible. I don't even have I don't even have the electrolyzer researched. Which I thought I did.
You're so mean.
I'm doing great, guys. Let's do slow heating. And we'll run it that way. And then we're gonna need one of those and one of those. Again, it's at least breathable, that's all I can really ask for right now. Oh, and then sweep only all. And that was bad of me, I should have hit that as a 7. Which means I have to come back down here. And I'm gonna set this as a 4. So that nobody tries to walk all the way down there. Because I know I've made that mistake before. Okay, and there would be the electrolyzer. Well, one's gonna go right there for sure. I think I'm just gonna stash the other one here. Really hope that's being made out of gold. Yep. And then we'll have hydrogen, all going to the same place. And then, like I said, I'll make some spaghetti right now by doing everything else out that way. And you know what? I could probably afford to make this go down there. I can never hear that whenever it's on that screen, but I can at least keep an eye on this. Okay, let's print it out like that. Then gas bridge out. And there's going to be a different issue here, but we can visit that later. Mostly because I think I'm going to cut the room off right there. And because I'm a little impatient, we're going to do that. And I'll start running the wiring. Wash basin. Oh god. The wash basin was entombed. Uh-oh. Oh hey, we're out of build orders again. Here you go. Have 20 more. Okay, we melted some of it and we're back up we're into the 50s to the left. Probably averaging somewhere at like 47 maybe altogether. Seems rough. Oh good, they're done. Here, deconstruct, and then just everything is gonna get 6. The good news is there's definitely some gold amalgam nearby for them to do that. Yay, fireworks. I can't believe we have to, like, convince the dude out with so much, or, like, such high-quality food.
I mean, he likes being alone. Can you blame him?
Would you come out for some high-tier, high-quality food?
Is it the food we got for lunch Friday? Then yes.
Okay, that's fair.
That would work on me.
Okay, that's fair.
That would so work on me. That was some good-ass food. Well, it wasn't ass food, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh look, last electrolyzer going in right there, which means your power goes right there, your water goes right there. And then just to be sure, everything gets a 6 again. And your hydrogen. Oh, did it do it? I did great. You connect. Might be a little important to have that. See, there you go. I'm so sorry, Bubbles, but you at least have a bedroom. It's technically private. You know, it's just a technicality. And here, let's just keep carving out the nice place that the dupes are living in and having to work in. Okay, so there's still breathability. The dude down here is totally happy. I'm still confused. Do you think he'll actually join, or will he still live in there while Like, if you recruit him, or when you recruit him. This is also why I haven't, given the sweep order, because it looks like they're using stuff from the immediate area, which helps cut down on the stuff they have to do. Actually, how big is this room? Actually, 17 by 4. Alright. It's not too bad, I guess. This is probably slightly on the small side, but I guess if it works, I can't really complain. Here, I'm just gonna get rid of the, like, clear ice water layer and then not deal with it. Were you, okay. Do I have a hydrogen generator? I do have a hydrogen generator. Like, that could have been bad. You know, having practically everything else ready to go, and it's a case of you don't have the power generator for that. And since you're the only thing that's not connected, I think... Oh no, that's a lie. I'm just gonna hit 7s all around again. There we go. Love how close we're still cutting in on the calories, but it's still working, sort of. Okay, you die tomorrow, and I couldn't click you. And you die in like 8 days. Okay. Oh shit. Harold? Harold, why would you do this? There were bathrooms. I think Harold wet the bed. Actually, you peed too. What the hell? Hey, if it says out of order, why don't you have the thingy for it? Okay, well, so long as we have these, and these are something that are... These are things that are definitely gonna need to be, upgraded sooner rather than later, because again, I already have this going on. Yeah. That one's kind of on me. Especially with me trying to get this, like, up and running sooner rather than later. They kind of made everything else just not happen. So, shit, my
I've
bad.
killed colonies like that.
By, making them do that? Or...
Like, upping the priority on something, and hey, guess what? Now, you don't have any oxygen because whoever was supposed to be running the,
like
coal
algae?
generators
Oh.
forgot to keep getting the power on because it's automated by that point. Yeah, or the power is automated, so like, you know, the coal's not going indefinitely.
You've never done automation either, have you, Kelsey?
Material movement, no. But, like, hey, the smart battery.
Beyond,
like that,
beyond
yeah.
the smart battery.
I've done a little bit, but I don't, besides, like, delivering the coal, I don't think there's really a good way to automate the coal generator. I mean, I could be wrong.
Ooh, I need to get some, I need to get the Dreco farm building going, because I need plastic to make the puff bed. I might be wasteful on a rocket, and I might try and give them a puff bed there too, instead of the normal like ladder bed. Oh, what do you know? I did need like 3 of these instead. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Third third try. Let's go. Damn, the Lyria is not that bad actually. Do I want a 10th one? Two of those are really good. You know what? Screw it. Although I'm gonna get Lyra their bed or their mess table right now, even though they're not gonna be able to build it right now. Sorry, Lyra. Eat wherever you can. Okay, 27, 23, 21. And negative 5.2 is the freezing point. Okay, we're good to go because the water... technically don't need this anymore because the water froze again, leaving me with just polluted, so that kind of became a moot point. But it's whatever. It's kind of whatever. Okay. Sweeping with 7. Are you done again? Or, oh. Also, oh. Probably make them take like 20 cycles to just catch up on things and upgrade what really needs to happen, you know, after they're able to actually breathe. And then we can start tackling other things, like trying to get the Hermit the food they definitely want. And, you know, just all that fun stuff. I guess I could do Radiant Pipes to try and bring that back, or bring that on sooner. Okay, good. They're done there. Which means that can go there. Again, these two are hydrogen, those two are everything else, so we're good? I think we're good. And if I were to do this, besides the fact that I'd be making spaghetti, and that I totally need to deconstruct that one now, I'm gonna temporarily make all the stuff here instead of doing my usual like 2-tiered layered approach. I'm just gonna make them side by side this time. And oh, right, the water pipe might need to go out all the way, you know, just might. Let's give these a 7. And in theory, nobody should be coming to do this, because there should be more important things to do in the colony, so I'm just going to leave that alone. Like, there's enough 9s labeled all around that it should be fine. I see you. Consumables, go away, Paku Filet. I spotted it. I wasn't going to let it happen. Okay, we got mushrooms. We definitely... Oh, we do have mushrooms down here too. Good. Oops. Really? You're actually being illuminated right there? Wow. Okay, that's quite unfortunate. Hey Shirty, how's it going? Oh good, they deconstructed the thing, right?
Is Shirty
Put it-
still alive? Did you rename a Shirty?
Oh, I need to rename a Shirty. Hang on. Technically
Yes and
yes
no.
and no. This is a different map because I gave up trying to find the hermit because I couldn't find the hermit.
He went into sandbox mode and could not find the hermit for
Hold
that
on.
specific map. Who do you want to be Shirty this time?
You don't even have to do the channel points thing just
No,
because
don't do the channel
it's
points
a
thing. We're
different
gonna
thing.
just give it to
Hang
you.
on, I found the dude and it's a really nice seed because the Somnium synthesizer's there, the critter fluxomatic is there, and then the hermit dude is right there. I
He's
think it's a
very
dude.
picky.
I think it's a dude.
I am gonna make you name him Shrek. I hope you know.
Oh
Once he comes
god,
out.
once he comes out?
Well, you gotta convince him to leave.
Of
the
course.
hermit
Alright,
shack.
Shirty, what do you want your dupe to actually do?
Why don't you pull up like the dupe points?
Like the
Yeah.
skills? Oh, I forgot Lyra needs a thing. Lyra can...
Science.
I don't know. Lyra can help science. That's probably why we printed them out anyway. Oh, hey, look, you can
Do
do
you have a
stuff
farting test
too.
yet?
No, there was no
Okay.
farting one this time. You gotta remind me to do these things. How about if you get one with mechatronics? Hang on. There's somebody's already on that track for sure. You could be Quinn. Quinn. Quinn or Otto. Take your pick. Hold on, is that it? Is that all that I've got? Oh. Or Bubbles. And I'm gonna... Ooh. I feel like that hurts. Here, I'm gonna assign Bubbles the researcher one already so that I've got somebody covering that end. Of course I'm already hunched over. You'll take Otto. Okay, Otto is currently wearing a coat hat. There you are. And there you go. Alright, there's now a Shirty running around. Yeah, that applies to you too. Okay, so that's gonna happen. I think I'm just gonna be an asshole here and deconstruct those as well. Because the real goal was just to get things out of the place. And now that things are out of the place, it kind of doesn't matter. But there will be automation for that battery. Because screw it. And then there needs to be pipe spaghetti over here. Because we need to do that. To that. And then those two funnel into this. Yeah, that was still really infuriating by the... God damn it. 4. Yeah, great job. Let's close the room up where there's totally a power line that connects...
Important things.
yeah, that connects the thing together, right? Yeah, no, I'm doing great. Okay, so... in terms of... You know what? Fine. Cancel the buildings. And then the wiring gets the upgrade. Because that's what we need right now. Or else bad things will happen. Okay, and we're out of algae once again. We're hanging by like a really fucking small thread for food, but we at least have food. And we once again have water, so that's probably my cue to start sending water up and over. Which again, I already hate myself for this, but I already have to clean up a lot of questionable stuff I've done here with pipes and all this good stuff. So there, that can go there. Those are coming down to 5s because they don't need anything. It'll be fine. Probably. Here, 7s on those. Let's do 6s on these. And you know what? 6s up here as well. There we go. They're kind of alive. The sooner they have this up and running, the better. And then, as is tradition, we're gonna need something to just kickstart everything. So somebody's gonna be running on that for a while. And finally, the worst part of it all. Getting this to run somewhere kind of usable, which, considering that there will be polluted oxygen, I think I'm gonna dead end that one right there for now. And the second one is gonna look equally terrible. Oh my god, it's bad. It's awful. Here, if I make it like vent out here, there's at least something ready to catch some of that polluted oxygen. You know, like when it first starts coming out like that. Oh, hey, there we go. Fried mushroom as a permanent one, which means please don't eat just straight up raw mushroom. Thank you, guys. That would be bad. Okay, it looks like everything's ready this time. Here, I'll set that as a 9 for a change, but look. Power runs out of the room and is good. Water runs into the room and is good. And gas runs out of the room and it's good too. I feel like I need to make a checklist and just remind myself not to fuck it up. Okay. Oh, okay, the room is ready. Hey, I have a printable too.
This is what happens when I mute mine, so you don't get distracted by my shit.
Shine them. You could always like put in your headphones so you can hear yours.
Here, I'm gonna print this one, but I need to see, do I already have one of those people?
Love that you're just going for it, by the way.
I do.
Oh right, automation. Automation would be very important for this. And ideally for now, like, you know what, just because we can... Yeah, just because we can. What's one more smart battery?
Fuck, I need to get him a bed. And he snores loudly.
Sounds like he needs his own private bedroom.
I mean, I already have one, but yes.
I love that those two just came up, did synchronized building and then just fucked off.
Isn't that the best way to do things?
I guess. Yay, things are getting done again. There's still only enough food for like one day though. Sadly. And there's no more water coming in, so that means it's time to... You know what, let's start making some steel. Because we will need it for, making some iron so we can make steel. Because if I try and run for that, maybe the printer pod could at least get us some steel. Just take a page from your book, Kelsey. Okay, how much of this is reachable? Because I'm willing to bet, like, a small chunk of it is not. It is all reachable. I don't believe you. Prove me wrong, I guess? Okay, we've got iron starting to come in. I love how much I'm trying to fight against the cold right now. This would be going great if I actually had some Wheezewort to go with this. Or not Wheezewort, I'm sorry, Sleet Wheat. Okay, so that at least means that we have one more or less operational. Which is not great because it's probably going to cost more power to keep everything running than we'd be getting hydrogen out of it, but still. And we're probably reaching a point that I need to increase our water holding capacity over here. Like, I could use the infinite water storage, but I'm gonna not for now. At least for a little bit. Let's go that way. And I think I'll cheap out for now and continue to make it out of regular tile. Whether or not the decision comes to bite me in the ass, we'll see. And since we did that there, we can totally expand it down there. Okay, still have bathrooms and stuff up and running, that's good. And how are we doing down here? We've got more than 20 degrees before this tries to freeze again, so we're arguably good there. Also, I'm gonna totally uproot that and see if I can get away with... I can't get away with shit, it's still way too cold. But it's almost good enough there. I like that one, Shirty.
Aww.
Yep, still definitely trying to give too many orders for no real good reason. But it's okay.
I had to.
You and your octopus.
I like the octopus.
Hold on, fine. 7s and 6s. Okay. Hold on, how are we doing on breathability? Okay, it's starting to turn into just the breathable range. Which is not great, but that's why we're almost done with the first part of the room. There we go, we've got stuff going. And you know what I just realized? We can't really run the room if the pipe isn't done. Meaning, let's do that. And I know there's no power to that yet, so... Hold on. They never finished the line down of this dude, so I'm gonna also hit it with, like, a 9. With the exception of that. Yeah, those two parts should be the only, original wire, just regular wire sections, meaning we should be good to go after that. And we shouldn't be getting in trouble with the amount of power trying to be used. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit disable on this. But I'm trying to remember that it's technically not on. Plus that's 240, so you know. Okay. I love that the Hermit's just chilling there, not really doing anything to help. Or hurt, I guess. I think it'd be funnier if I cut off his power instead. Like, you're not doing anything, you're going away. I like it too. Come on, you'll have like 4 sections of um stuff left. There we go. I'm like, wait, something's wrong. Okay, hang on. Are we good there? 11:15 out of 20, or out of 20 double zero. Okay, we're good there.
Found the hermit.
Hey, good job.
I didn't.
You have one too.
I have a hermit.
Oh, you better go.
Man, he's far away from the base.
You better go start entertaining the thing. It'll be fun. You already know what you have to do, at least. I still laugh that I don't play with like a defined base area. It's just like, I mind this. This is part of the base now. I feel like I play reverse base, where like I don't want that to be part of the base, so I'll just, like a natural gas geyser, like I'll block you off, and that's your own little special section, but you're not technically part of the base, even though we are using the resources coming from it. Okay, so nothing's going on over there yet. This is also why I was rushing to try and get this room up and running, just because of how long it was gonna take to get things together. You know what, as much as I want the food, I'm actually gonna go for the Joya seeds again, because they actually helped out.
I know. I love the Joya seeds. I print them if there's nothing better. Obviously.
I mean, I could have gone for the food and cooked it, but this seemed like a good idea.
Well, I often get the Joya seeds whenever I don't want to get a new person, and yet there's new people.
Okay, good. It looks like we're going up in food instead of down in food, which is a good thing. I think running the metal refinery at least helped get more usable area around for plants. No wonder they hadn't deconstructed the box. I had it pulled down at 3 for priority. And then the same is gonna go for you guys. I'm just gonna throw down some farm tile. And we're gonna get some more use out of the light coming out of the printing pod. Which I totally forgot is a good source of just a nice free data bank. I genuinely keep forgetting to do that. Like, I think you can get away with almost a research across getting all the data banks from everything you find from the old facilities and the printing pods. Which for some reason includes the printing pods you end up making on other planets. Which I guess I shouldn't complain. But, it's whatever, I guess. Okay, there we go. There's water rolling in now. It's kind of chilly in there. But it works. We're accidentally almost vacuuming out the room. Hold on, so why is the... Oh, the other one's not working because it's not... It's not attached to an out yet. Well, that one's on me at least. And then, because there's free lighting nearby, there you go. And there we go. It is already warm.
Yay.
Yay. Okay. Look, we have like a little miserable pittance of some hydrogen coming in. You know what? I did such a good job that I didn't even connect the hydrogen.
Nice.
Yep, so here you go.
Very good job.
There you go. Have a 9. Okay. Well, eventually that'll actually get up and running. You know, assuming the hydrogen's actually reaching the generator. Okay, that's going well. I probably spoke too soon about the calories, but it's still okay. And how bad is the heat creep? Okay. Well, at some point that's gotta shut off, and when it does, we'll try and get it a nice room, nice and situated somewhere. I do need to make them, again, come over here and seal this off so that the heat is contained and doesn't leak out this way, but it's kind of low on priority right now. Like, unless this uranium ore and algae somehow break and let this water flood in, it shouldn't really be an issue. I hope it's not an issue.
Hope. Hope beyond hope. Hopefully it's fine.
Okay, things are still going great down there. Oh good, look, they're actually getting around to doing things. Okay, I couldn't see the power for that. Also, do we have that as a utility? Can I start researching that instead? Because I wanna start trying to, I hate you, trying to use it. Because I know it's gonna be a requirement for the bedroom. Nice. I don't think you'll regret it, man. There are learning curves, though, I gotta warn you.
Oh yeah, a lot of learning curves, but it is fun. You made me want to play Cyan.
I know.
I know you know, but
I know, like, I glance
why are
over and
you
I'm like,
idle?
you're...
Do you see how much shit I have for you to do here?
Are they
you
trapped?
Should not be
Are they
idle.
trapped?
Who's fucking trapped? Yep,
They're trapped.
They're trapped.
You're welcome.
Why? I take my...
You good?
Excuse me. I take my eye off you for 1 second.
Those are fun. And I've accidentally done that when trying to land on a new planet without knowing how to actually get things done. And yeah, I've accidentally killed dupes that way.
Accidentally. Sure.
Well,
we both
I didn't know how to actually make them, you know, not die. It's like you're gonna land on a planet and you're gonna be happy.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Hang on. Are you polluted? No, you're all good. Okay. Let's just run this here so it warms up this area. And then they have stuff to do too. You know, until something actually opens for that, let's leave that vent open. And because I'd rather have those at a higher priority. There we go, because we need food. Because you know we need food. Hold on, work errand. Because we're still using a lot of that. I'm gonna make more of that. And I said it a while ago, but I'm gonna need... Oh. Yeah, good job. Hold on. Grab that. And... I better have researched it already. Good. Just rock crusher that and you're good. You could do it as crappily as this. Like making sure that mealwood is good for
Hold on.
just
For
keeping
starting,
things.
are you on the Terra asteroid or are you on a different type? Because that will change how you play. Like that is the first question.
If you're new, you're
You're probably
probably
on
just
Terra.
on the first one that actually pops
Okay,
up
yeah.
and you're good.
So I
Um
don't know if your examples right here would be a good example.
no, here I
Because,
can
yeah.
here just because I like to draw on these anyway. So if you
It's a
were to
drawing
do,
simulator.
you don't necessarily need to do like, hold on, before I launch into an explanation, I gotta make sure people are doing things.
Make sure no one's gonna die. Or get trapped like mine.
Yeah, they're gonna be fine. Hang on, let me give some more dig orders first. Let's do that there, and do that there. Yeah, okay, that's enough orders for them. Okay, so you don't necessarily need to do a greenhouse. The greenhouse is just for you to be able to use a certain station to make crops grow faster. So you don't necessarily have to do that. Oh, crap, I didn't need that. But if you wanted to, you could always make it some kind of room that has stuff in it. Uh, Usually, what I like to do is, oh look, the drywall got done at some point. Here, let me make them research some stuff too, just so that they're good. Another thing, are you playing base game or are you playing Spaced Out, like the DLC? Hold on, what do I want? Radiant pipes. Yeah, sure, let's do radiant pipes. You're doing the DLC. Okay. Um, Here, like usually what I end up doing, and I need a slightly bigger area. There we go. Is I like to play with max room sizes whenever I do stuff. So, assuming the greenhouse said it's a max room of 96, so that would be 24 by 4 for like max room. What I would do is something kind of like this, where if you're still in a breathable area, what I would do is again max room size of, I like to build,
Airflow. Tiles.
oh yeah, airflow tile, or you kind of need airflow tiles at least a little bit. This design will change depending on what you're trying to grow, but I'm trying to have you look at mealwood more. You know what? That was very dumb of me. I definitely had that the right way the first time. Give me a second. Oh, hell yeah. We're doing the snazzy suit. I know there's already a snazzy suit right there, but still. Okay, back over here. Um, for me, usually my farms end up being like on different, or like it's just a way through for people. It doesn't necessarily need to be a dead end, but I hate myself. Like if you're going like really big and industrial, you could always like do this where you can stack multiple farms on top of each other. Um, that's just how I end up doing things sometimes, but usually you want to do something like this. If you've you'd probably want some kind of airflow tile to just keep gases moving and stuff, but what I usually do is like I'll leave a farm station on a side where a dupe can come in, use it to make fertilizer, and then they can just put, fertilize stuff, get things going with like in Millwood's case it would be dirt, and you'd be fine, assuming you're within Mealwood's temperature range. Which again, if you're starting on Terra, you should be fine for the most part in the starting biome, and I think uh, the slime biome, right? Like those two are generally livable ranges for that. You have a box in an area with carbon dioxide by your beds, and it's a low point. You can always keep digging down to make a carbon dioxide pit, and please give me a second while I make sure they're not dying. Oh, they're gonna be dying soon. Let's disable you. Okay, things are coming. That's not doing so hot, but it's still fine. And if I start digging somewhere else, we'd be good. You could also do things where if you do have a low point and you do have access to slime, you could always try and rely on dust caps, provided that they're in the dark. Hey, nice one. But again, you need to rely on slime, and in your case, there should be germs running around because you need to get it from that particular biome. Oh hey look, let's just go all the way through so we can get rocketry and telescopes and all that stuff. If you're running more for food sustainability, it's generally a good idea to try and ranch critters. You should be able to have like hatches running around.
Neat.
The worst part about that is if you're still in the single digit cycles, you more than likely don't have a dupe that is capable of ranching, meaning you either have to build the ranch around whatever hatchling or hatches you find, or you're gonna have to wait and print someone out with a ranching skill like right off the bat.
Or you could, what I do in the early game is if I see an egg, I'll build a storage container in the ranching room I'm intending to use. I'll have that container do sweep only in that specific egg. Sweep that egg, and it will, be swept into that storage container. And then you unclick it, and it pops out, and he's trapped in that room as an egg. That's what I do.
That's a very
It's a
cheap
cheaty
way.
way to do it, yes.
It's very cheap. It's very cheaty,
Who
but
made a
it
mess?
works.
Why
Somebody
did you
peed.
make a mess?
Did
Why
they,
did you pee?
Did they pee in the community pool?
They peed in the water.
Oh, you have germs in your water.
I know I do.
Yeah,
Why did you
if it works,
pee?
it works. That's all that matters sometimes. Okay, so we are probably gonna need more uptime for that, so I'm gonna make this be a whole lot worse. Let's drop another one of you here. Like, this is not yet a self-sustaining system. It would be if I were to build the power control room and make that going. How many times are you gonna fail before you start getting decent?
Yes.
Yes.
I've had it since beta. I still fail. Quite a bit. In different ways each time, too. So, I think that's impressive.
I'd suggest embrace the failure because it's almost going to be inevitable. No, who am I kidding? It's inevitable. Your failure will be inevitable, but
You sound like Thanos.
I know.
I am inevitable.
I mean, it is. Any of us playing this have fucked up pretty badly. You'll learn. Like even me, like I don't do so great with the heat, so I prefer to play on Rime, which is the cold one. But that comes with its own challenges and things that you have to look out for. You pretty much start learning, how to play. You'll probably end up playing with your own style of things. Hang on, irrigation. You're not 9'd, are you? Here, take 7. There shouldn't be algae, so you're good. Should you put your power away from your base? Generally, it's a good idea because almost anything that is capable of producing power is going to heat up your base. Especially the petroleum generator. That's both a crutch and a personal preference of mine. Yeah, I'd rather start in the cold biome and work the warm up. You also, um, at least for me starting in the cold, you get to ignore a lot of things like how the different biomes have different temperatures. So this biome should be hot. It should be in somewhere in like the 90 to 110 range, probably around there, if we're talking Fahrenheit. Um, so what is that? Close to it's close to 50, isn't it? 50 Celsius. But here, it's actually starting to rain chlorine just because F America. Yep. Um, yeah, it's raining chlorine in here because it is that cold that it's condensing. The same would be said for the oil biome somewhere down here, which I'm not convinced this is, but there, nope, this is it. It's lead. There's frozen crude oil there. This should be hot. We're talking, what is it, 150? I haven't played in a not rhyme map in a while that I'm having trouble remembering
Yeah, it's hot.
like temperatures. It's hot.
Very hot.
It's supposed to be.
It is kill your dupes if they stay in there too long.
It's supposed to be scorching, which does not mean 211. It just means somewhere above 98 and 211. Okay, what do you do with chlorine? Chlorine's good for, I believe, like it's good for disinfection if you know how to use it.
It grows the medicinal plants that you use to make medicine for your dupes. I've never successfully done that.
There's like 2 plants that actually use it, or possibly 3 plants that actually use it. Hang on. Yeah, Dasha Salt Vine, which I don't generally get on these worlds because it doesn't show up
Girl,
here.
It's too cold.
It is a good way, like if you start farming puffs, it is a way to make bleach stone, meaning you can make hand sanitizer. Fish said there's very little use for chlorine, which kind of sucks. Ooh, nice.
Yay!
That too. Hold on. Okay, produced by that. Hang on. Something use it. There we go. You'd have to get like really. You'd have to get really far to be able to find gassy moose and gas grass, but you'd need to make it a liquid first, and then basically feed it to gas grass to make it grow. That's assuming you domesticate one. And solid, there's no use for solid, right? Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, generally I end up walling stuff off. Like if you've got a chlorine vent, I generally don't touch those. I'll just leave the whole area alone. But again, that might be more personal preference than anything, but also, eh. Wait, no, there is totally a plant that grows in a chlorine environment, and it's one of the medicinal ones, right? Here, let me go ahead and erase this. Okay. Yeah, if you want to start like mass producing stuff to make medicine, which I believe is the balm lily. Nope, I'm a liar. Wait, I really thought it was a balm lily. No, it is a balm lily. I'm blind. I can't read. Yeah, it needs an atmosphere of chlorine. It needs to be in like a fairly hot body temperature range, and yeah, if you would get a grasp of what you're doing, you could probably set up a farm around a chlorine geyser to just keep getting this growing, but you'd probably need to have like Atmos suits and maybe a liquid lock to help keep things in. And maybe I cannot replicate a liquid lock because I'm too dumb to do one.
Okay. Google. YouTube.
Yes. You just want to eat food and you just want to eat food and make air right now. LOL. Yeah. Hang on. Let's go with more thimbleweed seed because I totally need that. Fish said can use chlorine to make a system to clean water, but other than that, you can ignore it. Exactly. There's also a new variant of poke shell that you could just leave in your water to clean it up, but I think they take quite a while, and I haven't had the chance to play with it just yet, at least not long term. But yeah, generally chlorine's pretty meh. Do you put your piss water in the chlorine environment? That's a bit difficult. I think you might need to clean that water first because polluted water would continuously off-gas polluted oxygen, so it wouldn't be able to really work there. Yeah, fish is right. The blue water crabs are DLC only, and I think they're really good cleaning germy water. I suspect you're right on the really good part. It's just that I've come to hate the poke shells a little because they end up like just trying to murk my dupes. Even though if I do try and get their like eggs away from them, they're still very angry. Um, when you say the food processor, do you mean the micro musher? It'd be a good idea to try and stay away from using it to keep making mush bars because it's very water
Inefficient?
intensive.
Oh.
No, like it's very water intensive. This relying on this too much will drain you of water.
Water is
Um,
very important.
Somebody back me up on this. I think it's something to the tune of you need like 5 mealwood plants per dupe to sustain them. At least I think it was 5 mealwood plants. Like that number
I don't
sounds
remember the exact
right.
number, but yeah, that seemed right.
What you keep finding is something called muckroot. Sometimes they're just completely buried. Sometimes you just see like the
That's
top of
buckwheat,
it.
yeah.
You cannot make that into another food. It's just like, hey, you found an
Ta-da!
apple.
This is
Good job.
well, you can cook an apple into a pie.
And there's a mod you can use to cook muckroot into something else.
Oh yes, have fun with mods. There are plenty of mods you can
Mhm.
use. They're very nice. Um, you have one on.
Yeah, the only mod that
For
I
the UV
use.
lights.
Yeah, the only mod I use is the one that I like, which is UV
That's the
lights to
only
clean
one.
water.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the only one that I do. That's fine. I'm
Like you don't need to use.
no,
mods.
you don't need to use mods to enjoy the game or try and get good, but
Enjoy the game how you would like to enjoy the game.
mm-hmm.
And screw anyone who tells you otherwise.
Hold on, what's going on here? Oh, it's going. Sorry, I read this as coming back down, and not going up and away. Okay, so we're warming up, which is a good thing. 65. I could. I can get away with this right now. And I think I am for the sake of doing other things, but I'm going to put them directly in the line of getting water dripped on them. Quality of life mods for you mostly, very nice. I move slow on some things on the base, like here, like the most I've got is literally these couple of rooms and a latrine. Um, Mostly because I end up prioritizing looking for resources and notable geysers and stuff.
Exploring.
Like this, I have to go get this because I need my power supply running for my base. And hang on, if you're dormant, I'm running for you, but you're not dormant, so that's fine. And then really, I ended up running around trying to get this dude. So that was cool. Hey! Nice, Shirty. Thank you so much for your continued support of the community.
Define safe.
Yeah, define safe. Hang on.
Define safe.
Hold on. To give you a hand, I'm just gonna go to a completely different map. I feel like I end up pulling this map like once
Is it your most
once a stream
successful
now.
map?
It's my most successful
Yeah,
map,
that's
so
why.
I'm gonna try and like pull that. Yeah, define safe.
I feel like the captain from Wally. Define Odown. Define Earth.
I know. Hang on.
Sorry,
Oh
I
my
watched
god.
that movie this week, so
I'm going to just hate myself here. Oh good, I saved one that says done.
done.
Because yeah, done. Like
You should keep
the challenge
referencing it.
ended here, and everything
Oh, it's
beyond
gonna
that
take forever to
doesn't
load,
matter.
because it's such a large map.
See, there's a couple of ways to get water, and not all of them are very helpful. Um, one of your best friends out there is to find a cool slush vent. It's supposed to be just polluted water coming out at Oh, what is it? Oh, thank you guys. It's getting a little bit more noisy outside.
It is.
Um, it's just really cold, polluted water that you can totally use to run a metal refinery or as a cooling loop to help keep things in check. -20 or -30 Fahrenheit. Is that what it is, really?
Yes. Yep, that's getting louder. Those are fireworks, people.
Yeah, those
You're
are fireworks. Can confirm.
Oh, nobody's gonna start barking at them.
I know.
Yeah, you tell
Yeah,
them.
we're still here. We're still here. It just
You
takes a
tell
while.
'em. She's garbling.
I know.
You
It's
tell
okay,
'em.
Nutmeg. Okay, cool.
No, those aren't for
Oh
you.
god.
Those are mints. You won't like those, I promise. Come here. Come here.
It's so slow.
Yeah, there you go.
Hang on. Let it run. Okay. So there's a couple of ways to get water.
You're
You
so
could
warm.
find
Nutmeg.
ice and try and melt it, and you'd be fine. There's something called a cool slush geyser, and Fish said it's just below the water's freezing point. So yeah,
Hi.
that would be
I have a
completely
dog
right.
hazard now.
Aw. So see, like this one gives you pretty much salt water at 14 degrees Fahrenheit, so you could use that as your source of water, but you need to run it through a desalinator first, which is, hold on, all the way down here first. Wait, are you a cool one? Oh hell yeah. Okay. Actually no, it's a bit warmer for me, Fish. Fish said can't just send out cold dirty water into cleaner, it'll just freeze the moment it goes out of the machine, so you gotta warm it up a bit before you do clean it. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. So I'm gonna try and touch also on something a little bit moving from like early game to try and push you to mid game, because it's just like a survivability thing. Here it is. Cool Slush Geyser, the one I was referencing, it just...
Your alarm's going off.
Oh.
Ah!
Yeah, it just... I guess produces would be the word. Polluted water at 14 degrees Fahrenheit. Which means, yeah, what Fish just said, you cannot just pump this straight into a water sieve because...
It'll break.
Yeah, like... Oh, I thought that was a fire alarm outside going off. Because if
You're very
you clean this immediately, polluted water is liquid at this temperature, but the moment you clean it to clean water, that's ice, and it will just continuously break this
Wait,
pipe.
is that what's been happening to my machines?
Yeah,
Oh,
if the
shit.
temperature is wrong for whatever
Well,
it's
thanks
going
for letting
into,
me
it
know.
breaks. That's what happens. So, hang on. So in this case, yeah, because I haven't been here in a while, this cold water was getting... Come on.
Nutmeg, you're smelly.
Was getting transported over here to a metal refinery, where any liquid that goes in the refinery heats up, and generally speaking, iron ore is gonna add in more heat than say copper or gold, and steel definitely heats it up more, or at least it has felt that way to me. I'm not sure if somebody else has experienced otherwise, but I'm pretty sure it's like these numbers are just gonna be totally fucking made up. Like plus, let's say 30 degrees to like copper, but it's gonna be like plus 50 for iron. And then after that, if we keep following my line here, since green means out, yellow means in, or yellow. There's no yellow.
Yellow.
I was looking at this.
White.
Green means out, so that's where it's going. White means in, so that's where it's like coming into. And you always hook up, you know, green to white.
Always
Yeah.
hook to the opposite sides, or else it won't work.
Mm-hmm. And where are you going? Do you even do you even go anywhere anymore? Because there, it goes up, it goes over, it goes over. Oh, it just gets thrown out there. Which means, yeah, I dumped it into this one because this is just a normal, warm, polluted water vent. And then that one sends now 65-degree water into the water sieve, and then that's where it turns polluted water into clean water, and then bam, safe water. And you can get away with doing this. This is just a giant-ass fish pit in your clean water. I'd say don't ask.
Oh, your torture pit?
Yeah,
for
my
fish?
torture,
Yeah.
my fish torture pit, yeah. Hang on. There's also a cool steam vent. Those I don't necessarily like dealing with, but I just kind of end up making something like this, where there's just a room to hold them. Like, hold water and eventually, or hold water and steam. Eventually, given enough time, it might condense and turn into water, so you could just have, like, passive but really hot water happening. Oh god, lag. There's a saltwater geyser as well, but usually that one comes out pretty fucking hot. Yeah, 203 Fahrenheit degrees Fahrenheit, which you do need to run through a desalinator, which they're over here. Um, the desalinators and the water sieves all work as their max capacity is half of the max capacity of a pipe. So if you want to run it at like full blast, you're gonna need to run like two at the same time, because right here you can see that basically like 5 kilograms of water is coming out. Like I'm rounding up because the rest of it turned to salt, or the rest of it was salt, but it's basically 4650 and 4650 coming out, so you end up getting, well, it merges to 10 over here, but I'm pretty sure it's because it stopped up. It's because it stopped up. Okay. Can I get like a merged one? Nope, I can't. Okay, never mind. The same goes for the sieves, which is why usually I have them running by the two. So like, over here says 5, and then over here is supposed to say 10 when they both merge.
Spaghetti there.
There's no harm in running it at half. It just means you'll filter or clean water slower. Not that that's a bad thing. Hang on. And then the last one is there's a hot steam vent, which just says regular, or it's just a regular steam vent. It's really hot. Like the steam's really hot. I wouldn't use that for water, but it would be very useful for something that I'm gonna claim comes in late game, which would be steam power, your steam turbines and stuff, and maybe something closer to like beginning of late game when you do a. Oh gosh, I'm gonna need you. Like if I were to hit new rocket, that's what you would use to fuel up a steam engine. You can totally forget about that right now because that is totally a later problem to deal with. But again, you need hot steam to do that. And the last one is there is a straight up water geyser that puts out water at 203 degrees Fahrenheit. Generally, I don't think it's a good idea to use this water for anything other than shoving it directly in an electrolyzer. Because you were saying you're looking for water and you're looking for oxygen, so where's one of my rooms? They're always off to the side. Oh good, you're braking. You could totally do something like this, where you'd be running extremely, or you guys aren't using extremely hot water, are you? Oh, you are. I'm putting in nearly 200 degree water into this to turn into oxygen, and then that oxygen's just getting ferried away somewhere else, with the exception of hydrogen. It's getting fed back into the hydrogen generators, and that's pretty much how this one ends up working, with the exception of how much lag is going on because of everything happening in here. And oh my god, the dupes were just standing in a line by the showers. Actually, are they showering or are they waiting for showers? What the hell's going on here?
Scheduling.
Some of them are this is the 100 dupe challenge. They are scheduled.
Oh, plus they talk. They stand outside and talk to people inside.
Yeah, I'm sure I'd love to have a conversation with somebody while I'm showering.
I mean, you could.
Could. Hang on. What's the other thing? Again, a lot of my farms aren't necessarily in a farm room, but they're like this. If you have a ton of water and you don't know what to do with it, you could get around to growing bristle blossoms, but they do need water and they do need lights. I would almost not suggest doing this, but if you've got the water to back it up, go ahead and do that. Come on, move with me. This is the closest I actually got to doing plants and farms. Like again, like that design I showed you earlier, it's pretty much this. Just a bunch of mealwood, or a bunch of farm tiles growing mealwood, just there, and you're good. If you see Sweetles, it's a good idea to get them dropped in there as well, because they will tend to your crops and give them a slight boost in growing. That's just something for long term, like trying to get extra stuff. What's the trick for her egg thing? It's you build a storage bin,
Wow,
you go to
that's
critter
cool.
egg, and then you put in the specific egg you're looking for. So
So hatch.
yeah,
Go.
so like if you're gonna do ranching, you need the hatchling egg.
But you
Yeah.
specifically hit sweep only at the
Mm-hmm.
top.
Like you hit hatchling egg,
You
you
hit
hit
sweep
sweep only,
only.
and then say you find a hatchling egg, so you would hit that, and you would
You
hit
hit
sweep,
sweep.
and then some dupe is just gonna go pick that up and
Take
put
it
it
to
in
the
there.
storage unit.
And once it's there,
You hit.
you can always just hang on.
Unclick
I'm
it,
gonna
yeah.
double hit that, so it gets unclicked and it gets dropped
The
out of
egg
the.
will fall out
Mhm.
because now that you're not telling it to do that.
And then it's just there.
Ta-da!
So
You got it.
you didn't need a dupe that knows how to use critter drop offs
It
or how to
only
wrangle.
works on eggs and it does not work on the fish.
Yeah, no, the
So-
fish you're SOL.
Yeah.
The fish I would recommend something like this, where the printing pot is there, and it halfway overlooks
A water pit, of some type.
and
Whether
you can.
you use the water pit or not is up to you.
Yeah, you can also kind of guide the fish by like blocking off an alternate route by just dropping in a tile wherever. So like I dropped one there so they would flop down this way, and I left a
I
door
heard you
there
nutmeg.
so they would just fall directly down and they'd be good. You have plants with nodes that look stemmy randomly. That would be... I have a feeling you're looking at an arbor tree, which I have on this planet. Do they look like that?
Dr. Seuss trees.
Love that I've actually done a lot. No? Okay, what other plants look like nodes with stemmy? Green with white nodes?
Oh, the bristle blossoms?
Aren't they those? Or actually, wait, no. If
Oh, you got some of stickers.
People are happy, like, everywhere.
I know. I love it. Or,
I'd say a full-grown mealwood, but that's not right.
yeah, because you have mealwood.
Well, because the mealwood is... I don't even know what color to actually call that.
Nutmeg.
What color would you call that?
Nutmeg.
Yeah, it's probably just the mealwood that you're looking at.
Nutmeg,
That's the
where
one that I
did
would
you-
be recommending.
Why?
How's it going, Brainless?
Nutmeg, where did you get this?
The big, long, and skinny?
This is a Lego piece. Where did you get this?
Oh, maybe she found
Here.
She found it? Is it...
It's a red blue.
I
She
guess
didn't chew on
that's
it.
when we dropped
She
one.
just found it.
The long and skinny, green with white nodes? Couldn't it be this? But do I have one
mean, it
that's
does
actually
turn white.
alive? Do I have one that's alive?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
That is the question, isn't it?
Who else is green with thank you nutmeg?
Thank you, Nutmeg.
Who else is like that? Hang on. You're not suffocating, you're fine, Frankie. Just move. Just move, you're fine. Thank you, nutmeg.
Thank you, Nutmeg. She's very demanding.
Yes, I know. You could always hover over it and like read out the name, even if it's not growing. It's not that. I don't think it's the it's not the grub fruit. It's not the other thing. It might not be a food plant, by the way. Who's the not food plant? Hold on. Who else actually has stuff going on? Pustulola, I know you do. It's mealwood. No, that's the one that you're gonna want to keep. If it's a wild one. Uh-oh. Oh, that was bad. If it's a wild one, you can always hit Y on your keyboard to bring up the harvesting tool, or you could just do the bottom, on the bottom right, the one that looks like a sickle, and make sure that all your wild plants are harvestable, like auto-harvestable by your dupes, and you don't have to worry about them. The nodes might be the harvestable part. Yeah. Or at least I feel like it should be. missing anything else? I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of this map, since Josh just needs the pretty much basic rundown. Oh yeah, try and set up designated rooms as fast as possible for just a sheer morale bonus. Like if I pull this back up, you can do really questionable stuff. Hang on, like first of all, just set up a mess hall, which is just a dedicated room above the minimum size that just has mess tables to help give them a morale boost while they eat. A latrine at your stage would be good as well. Try and make sure that it's a one-directional thing, so that they have to pass by the sinks to go use the toilet, and then they have to pass by the sinks to get out, because that's when you can make them
Wash their hands.
wash their hands. Happy New
You
Year's
know,
to you.
like a normal person.
Yeah, it's about to get lit over here, even though we're 1 hour away from midnight. So we're probably
we're still an
gonna
hour
yeah,
out.
we're gonna be off here in like probably 10 minutes before it gets too wild over here, and you know, for us to get ready to do midnighty stuff. Oh, did I not save the puff bed here? I did not. Oh wait, can I do the thing? Damn it, it doesn't work here. Does it work here? Oh, it does work here. Hey. Oh,
Are you trying to reskin something?
I was hoping. What if I had like redo on those two? Like what happens there? You're so last year because Brainless is in the future.
I mean,
Give us an hour. We'll be right there.
here, we haven't seen you since last year, Brainless.
Oh my god.
I had to. You knew I had to.
Where's my drink? I need to take a shot.
Drink's downstairs in the fridge.
I know.
I don't want to go get it until
Well,
we
who does
actually,
who does a shot of like? Well, it's not champagne, but you get the point. Who does a shot of
Any kind of
champagne?
wine?
Yeah.
It is very questionable.
Sorry, I know that those are there.
Do you
no.
want a different kind of drink tonight?
No, I'm good with champagne. Or sparkling, whatever.
Because we got other things.
Okay, so that doesn't work. I'm gonna go ahead and hop back to the other one, because this is just things are here and I can show people either how I've done things or try and help out, you know, some things. Hang on, back to the Serene Burrow. You just had a lot of champagne and now you're sleepy. Nice.
Well, the fireworks are intensifying over here.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not going to be able to keep this up for much longer.
I know, just to keep everybody sane-ish. Ourselves included. Oh, okay. There we go. Back here. Because again, Brainless, the only thing that you've missed is that this is now a different map from last time. Because I dropped into sandbox mode on the one from last week. And there was no damn Hermit in the nearest 3 planets. Like the starting one, the teleporter one, and the first one that you could reach by rocket. So I said, fuck it. Start a new one, and all 3 current story items are right next to each other. Which I'm gonna laugh because over here is the teleporter input, and I'm willing to bet that somewhere in like a semicircle going like this way is gonna be the teleporter output and the teleporter system itself. I'm willing to call it like that. Also, can somebody like hurry along over here? I just want that done because it seems like a good idea. Brainless said that is something new to me. I played today for the first time in like 3 months. How'd it go? Did you start a new one?
Did you find him? He's a bitch.
Oh yeah, hang on. Let me pull it up for Brainless's sake. Yep, you found him?
He's a little bitch.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the food one. That's gonna take a while, because they have to be great quality or higher, and I'm not great at that.
He's a choosing beggar.
Look, you just have to yeet it to getting the 120 to core, and if it drops down, it doesn't matter. You're good.
Okay, are you saying outside your place? Or is it like
Yeah, because Flint.
here? Okay.
Ouch.
Like, 'cause here, yeah, we I don't know how well you guys can hear that.
Yeah, it's gonna be Gunshot City over here, and okay, let's be honest. It's gonna start getting worse in 30 minutes, and
Yeah.
then the 10 minutes on either side of midnight is just gonna be fucking nonstop.
Yeah.
Okay, you went well. Got to about cycle 40, bathroom check, ranches check, 8 incubators check. How?
Shit. I only ever do one incubator.
Who left this Why did you have a fried mushroom? Oh, because the fridge. Okay, that
They
makes
just
sense.
dropped
They
it there
they
instead
just
of
dropped
taking
it
to
there,
fridge.
yeah. Why you gotta be like that?
Because dudes are dumb.
Yeah.
They're as dumb as Sims.
You tend to do
Sometimes.
16 incubators?
For one, that's an amazing number. For two, why?
Why not? Because ranching is
No, like I
superior. Oh,
like to
for the
know.
carnivorous achievement.
Oh, got it.
That makes sense.
I'm just like I'm curious about your thought process here. But
Because
that makes sense.
because you can.
I mean, that is a valid reason.
How about do a first day setup rundown for noobs right now? Unless I'm the only noob here. I'm happy to teach you. Again, I'm gonna go with there's definitely plenty of ways to do stuff. There's not necessarily gonna be one right way, but ideally what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to have your 3 cots away from the printing pod so that the light source from the printing pod does not mess with their sleep.
Yeah, because unless they have a certain trait, they do not want light when they sleep.
And you're also gonna want to have at least one outhouse so that they can pee somewhere and not pee all over the fucking ground.
What I do then, and that's usually by day two. Um, Usually by day two, I start trying to make the science machine so you can start getting better shit. But from there, that's when most people divert. I usually go after farming first, so that they have food.
Yeah, and Brainless also said also because I never farm. Because again, this is resource intensive. The whole farming, keeping things within the right temperature range, keeping people running supplies to it, or once you get to automation, you can change that. But that's something else.
That's later.
Um, some people just go straight up for meat because it is very plentiful and calorie dense and really good to go for. I still need to shift that way a bit more, but yeah. And Brainless is exactly correct. There are too many ways to do a single thing in Oni. If you find something that works for you, congratulations. Stick to it. I'm sure you're doing fine.
Or
Um,
change it if you see someone else's idea and you like it better.
mhm.
Because I've done that many times. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. That's
Um,
it's playing.
I don't know what's easier, farming or meat. Uh,
Depends on who you ask.
beginning, it would be farming. Long term, it would probably be meat. Realize that tip if you haven't noticed, the printing pod emits light. Light improves productivity, so placing the research station by the pod is a great start. You know what? I hadn't
I've
considered
never
that
done
brainless
that.
because what I do is it emits light. I'm gonna put
Bristle blossoms.
a farm tile with the plant that needs light to grow.
But Brainless doesn't farm. So that's probably
God damn it.
why.
But you see what I mean? Like there's one way of having things run, and then there's a different way of having things run. And we're just gonna totally keep printing out snazzy suits. Also, since you're also DLC, Josh, there is the new lab room, which you should be able to get away early by, I believe, putting down 2 research stations, like side by side, and a single light bulb, and it should trigger that effect bonus of having them have efficiency. Fish said farming mealwood probably the easiest, since farming hatches for meat will take a while. That too. Because again, ranch. Holy shit. Cool. It's a war zone outside. Because ranching them is going to take not only a dupe's time by using the grooming station in a designated room, but yeah. Farm tiles near the printing pod. Again, if you're going to do farm tiles near the printing pod, you should make sure that they're the bristle blossom kind, because bristle blossom's the only one that needs. Okay, it's probably not the only one, but it needs light. Conversely, if you've got mushrooms, those need to be in dark. Which means no shine bugs, no light bulb, no nothing. Okay, I'll even insofar as digging and just opening up area. Oh, here. If nobody's told you yet, while you're going around digging for stuff, and I'm gonna go ahead and slide back to this corner. I don't know if you were in the stream yet when I did this one earlier. You're ideally gonna be looking for like vents and geysers so that you can maybe use something. Before any of y'all told me how to do stuff, um, you don't really see, what's in there. You just see like the neutronium layer. Like if you pop up this, you should be able to see that the neutronium has a different um, temperature looking readout, so you can quickly ID it like that. But if you just go to priority and you see a number sticking out of just rock, you have found a geyser. Or you have found a geyser or a vent. Like over here, like you wouldn't be able to see that the neutronium's just hanging out there. But if you want to know what it is, you just have to hit top priority on your bottom right.
Which I would pause when you do, because that sends the dupes into a frenzy.
Well, unless they can, only if they can reach it.
That's true. I just
So-
don't want to risk it, because I feel mean to them.
Or a volcano, yes.
That's probably what that is, if you
So,
haven't touched it.
no,
Okay?
I don't want to touch it. So, like, you
Okay.
highlight it, you hover over red alert or yellow alert, and it says,
Gold
this thing has
volcano.
been set to top priority. It's a gold volcano.
So,
Great.
hey, you found out what it is
Yeah.
without having to uncover
Like,
it.
great.
And release a volcano.
And then you just go back to a lower priority so that they're not trying to go for it,
And done.
and, make the yellow tint go
choose
away,
your
and
way
you're
to
good.
sink through solid rock.
Yep. Hang on, do that again? Okay, so go down to priority. Find numbers that are just randomly in the rock. So like not like this, that's just one of the muck roots that's buried there. Like even if I did paint it like that, you'd see yellow alert buried muck root. If you ever want to know like what the hell is just hanging out there, it's like, hey look, there's something there. Look, it's a gold volcano. Yeah. And then again, so that the yellow goes away, just paint it a different color. Do I have another buried one? Oh yeah, there's like a hydrogen vent hanging out. Where are you at? Down here. Like, look, it's a number. Look, it's a hydrogen vent. I don't want to do that. And that's how you teach a new player their first exploit in ONI. One of y'all taught me that. I might be attributing this to you, Brainless. It's like, oh shit, I didn't know we could do that, because I was always that dumbass that's like, it's covered up. I'm gonna start uncovering it and I hope it's something good. Fuck, it's a volcano. I don't want to touch that. Fish says yellow alert to make the number appear, and then I'll change the number on it to either 1 or 9, or something not 5 so you know that you already saw it. That is a good piece of advice. Because I know my dumbass keeps forgetting what it
To do
is.
stuff like
And like,
that.
wait, like what was that again? Paint it. Right, I don't want to touch you. And then,
Do it
you
again
do it
a few
again.
times later.
And then, yeah, memory of a fucking goldfish. And yeah, it's like, wait, did I touch you already? Did I see you already? Do I want to use you? And then the answer is usually no. Here, let's go. Yeah, sure, let's go for hazard protection. Oh, I'm paused. Someone shot my internet. I mean, if we suddenly just go offline, assume somebody either shot the internet over here with a firework, or I don't know, somebody hit a transformer with a firework with a really well placed shot, and now we're angry because we can't do anything. Hold on, out, 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 out. Okay, so what is your problem? You have no power. That is a valid problem to have. Well, what's the thing keeping you in trouble there, Josh? Because again, early game is a lot of fun because it's halfway both a race against time to make sure that you're not gonna die, and again, personally, trying to find geysers and stuff that you really need. Just bed, food, water. Have you been starting up your research? So, hang on. If you've got outhouses, I think one of the best ones to go for first is all the way at the top. I would definitely go for basic farming first, so you have the compost pile to throw your full outhouses in. And then I usually go straight through meal preparation for the farm tile. Like, I will straight up skip the planter box and go straight for farm tile. And also that gives you your mess table to get that. Good, you already have that. Let me think. I feel like, what else do y'all do? You could always beeline for advanced research next for the fact that you can uh, throw down the advanced research station, the supercomputer, but it's not too terribly needed. Like, completely off the bat, there's probably more important things you can do, like beelining for the water pump so you can move water into like one bigger pit. I know that usually when you start off, and this is still visible here, like this was the first water pit that I reached and went for. This one was active as well and still fairly warm because again I'm on Rime and things go bad. And this was the third one, which is icing over because the cold is creeping in. So you see me trying to like expand this right now, which I'm doing too much talking and not enough doing of things, so hang on. Oh shit, somebody will get to it soon enough. You do the farm tiles, then research. Brainless said, do you have your basic room set up? Barracks, bathrooms, mess hall, great hall. Right. I don't know if Josh was still listening for that point, but yeah, set up your rooms almost as quickly as you can. The barracks will give them a small morale boost for sleeping in a designated room. The mess hall, like both of these rooms are really simple to set up. Just literally, it's a room with some cots in it. It's a room with some mess tables in it, and that's all it is. Your latrine, ideally, you're gonna want the sinks facing, or the sinks closest to the door, and the bathrooms all towards the end, so that the dupes have to wash their hands on the way out and not spread germs. If you just throw one down, you'll see the wash basin have an arrow pointing in both directions. You're gonna want to set the direction as whatever pathway they have to take to get out of that room. So like most of my rooms will have like a two-door setup. Your bathroom slash latrine is not one that you want to do that with. Because again, like if there was a door here, they would just like, hey, I'm done. I'm gonna go this way, and they won't wash their hands. And then they'll touch germy stuff and give people food poisoning. Have they started doing any of this? Okay, good. They're shoving it in here, and that's exactly what I wanted them to do. So we're good there. Yeah, your bathroom is one way. Good. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe you need to have as many wash basins as you do outhouses, or sinks as many what are you called again? Lavatories. There we go. Thank you.
I don't think it's needed, but I definitely feel better than them waiting in line to wash.
They don't wait in line. That's a mod.
Ah.
They will queue up with that mod, but again, that's a quality of life one that I wouldn't mind grabbing, because then you could probably do like 7 bathrooms and a sink, but that could do an unnecessary amount of waiting. And Braylon said, yeah, if not, they might go through without washing themselves. Exactly.
I've known people who actually do that, and they're disgusting.
Mm-hmm. And again, you don't have to build like this. For me, it's either like a combination of OCD or just that's how I started building it, so that's how I'm going to stay building it. That I like to build 4 tiles tall, and I like to have 2 airflow tiles at the beginning and at the end of each one. And this would be, despite its weird, stupid shape, because I didn't cover up here. This is the max tile room, or the max size room for a latrine. 64 tiles. You could definitely get away with doing the minimum size, but again, meh. Brainless said yes, please build 4 tiles tall. There's literally like 2 buildings that don't fit in that. One of them is the advanced, like, endgamey material creator, the molecular forge, I want to say was the name. You don't have to worry about that. Don't worry about that. You're just gonna have to come up with something interesting for it, I guess. Here, let's just keep going with the research. Reason most rooms are max size 64 is 16 times 4, then 96 is also divisible by 4. Which again, my dumbass doesn't know how to do that, so I just do the 100 and then minus 1. But it also tells you 96 tiles right there, so you know, it's still a moot point. Or if you're checking like an already dug out space, just do, yeah, 24 by 4. Oh yeah, these batteries do produce heat. They will warm up your area. Be careful with where you place them. Anyone else have some like really basic help starting true beginner players how to
I
not
like the
die?
warps.
Yeah.
They're cute. They produce polluted oxygen.
They're
Polluted
germy
oxygen
as
is
fuck.
oxygen.
Oh, yeah, if you're struggling for oxygen,
Polluted oxygen is
it's
oxygen.
not
It's breathable.
it's not the greatest idea, but you can always dig
It
into
exists.
the swamp biome, and it will be nasty, it will be germy, it'll be horrible, but it will
It'll be
off-gas
breathable.
polluted oxygen, it's breathable, it's okay. The same goes for just having a pool of polluted water. It will start off-gassing polluted oxygen, which again, not bad, but not necessarily terrible. Didn't I print out some? I already passed them like an idiot, didn't I? Nope, they're at the end. Copy those and put them down. And you guys get some of that. And because I'm impatient for this one, I will slap down 9s. How not to die. Play speed 1 and watch them when they dig because they will get into trouble. I feel like Kelsey and Mine and Kelsey's, that's probably more correct, I don't know. What's it called? Motto for this is the dupes are fucking stupid. Leave them unattended and somebody will get stuck in a pit and suffocate to death. They'll get their head stuck in something that another dupe is building. They will accidentally build themselves out of the base, and you may have to panic because somebody's suffocating when they shouldn't be. Yeah, the pips. The pips are always my best friend. They have a ways to play before, you know, they get into trouble. Oh good, they finished the rock crusher, so let's make some lime. Because when we make the lime, I'll make some steel, and then those will be potentially queued up in the printing pod. Oh, that's also a bit of an idea as well. If you try and rush for... This is like eventually when you learn of what is either keeping you as a bottleneck in terms of resources or just something that you find annoying to grab. If you try and rush to get certain materials, the printing pod will will get a chance to have that as a printable. So if you crush eggshells or poke shell molt into lime, there's a chance the printing pod will get you lime. If you make steel, there's a chance it will get you steel. If you get to glass, there's a chance it'll print out glass. Oh good, it's within range. It's only a little bit germy though. It's only a little bit germy though. Marilla said, I'm rusty, I made a mistake today and was too tired to fix it, so I did something I never do and reload. Reload? There's nothing wrong with reloading, what are you talking about?
I do that a lot for printables.
Brainless is filling their infinite storage with water to also use it as an evolution chamber, and the bottom block was sandstone, which broke under pressure. It can break? You know what, I'm not surprised, actually. They do break. And I forget. Oh yeah, not something you're gonna need to worry about now, but yeah, be careful with pressure. Pressure will fuck you up, and it's usually... At least I've usually suffered from water pressure breaking a tile. Yeah. Oh, don't know how much help you need there, Josh, but the supercomputer does need access to water, and that's just you making sure that there's a pitcher pump that has this little, I'm just gonna call it a straw. Like, make sure that its straw does dip into water and they can reach it so that they can keep, putting water into it. You probably already knew that, but just in case. Also, hang on, you're a building, aren't you? Here, just because we can, I'm gonna put some drywall. I'm gonna put some rainy drywall in this barracks. There we go. Oh, um, in case you didn't know, uh, if you do end up going over to Clay and making a Clay account and tying it to whatever it is that you use to play, which in this case I imagine would be your Steam account. Um, I say that because there's like 8 other versions of what you can play on, namely if you play a different game like Don't Starve. Um,
For Clay accounts, you mean?
yeah, Clay is rolling out skins for some of these items, and they're going to be rolling out new skins eventually. There's currently like 3 supply drops you can claim, so go ahead and grab that if you so wish, or if you haven't done that already. Fish said, that reminds me, I got an automated coal power room, transport lines drop coal inside from out, arms put the coal in generators and dupes never go in. Turn the room into a massive CO2 bomb that's ready to ruin your entire planet the moment you open the door. I want to see that. How many kilograms per tile of CO2 is that? Yay, look at it, it's so nice now. Does that give any decor? Hey, the rainy print gives decor. It says plus 12
Nice.
rainy print. Also, that's something you can definitely worry about later in, what's it called? Giving, getting decor up so that their morale is further up as well. And that triggers the overjoyed responses usually. Rainless said infinite gas storage with the twist, nice. And Fish said, I don't know, I haven't played it in a month or two. You should literally
Yeah,
go out
and
with a bang.
once you have this game, like taking long breaks, that happens. Don't think you need to be playing this every single like day, week, month. It's like you do you.
Ironically, this game relaxes me. It's like I want to play. And just generally have fun with it. Or hey, I have a great idea for something new, or in this case, hey, Clay actually put something new out and I want to um you know, experience it, which again, yay. Down there. Nice. You'll be opening that door the moment you finish the save. Painless said, I opened my infinite gas storages on games I consider as done, and the outcome is funny. Is it that bad?
I would assume. Like it's highly pressurized at that point.
It's a rainbow? A rainbow of temps? Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna give their mess hall a nice like purple color just because that's the only other drywall I've got. Oh shit. Oh hey, you go down? Hey, okay. I didn't realize we could put those through an airflow tile. There we go. Hang on, what does that say? Okay. So we definitely can't make the private bedroom yet. Oh god. Oh, that's really confusing, Josh. Apparently listed a rainbow of hydrogen, natural gas, chlorine, and CO2. Oh god. That sounds both awesome and awful at the same time. Can y'all like hurry this part up for me, please? Thank you. That would be nice. And also, I should probably get this up and running for getting stuff over soon. I'm stopping one short because I'm not ready for that. Happy New Year! You think you got game? No, I felt like I was gonna stop an hour ago, but it's so hard to put the game down. It's 32 minutes till midnight, so I think we should stop and celebrate or get ready to celebrate. Oh fuck. Okay, yeah, no, that was dumb.
What?
Yeah, no, they don't go behind that. They replace it.
Oh.
So nobody can eat. Nobody can eat except for those two, and that's assuming they even have food in here. Derp. Okay, can y'all help? They would appreciate help. Oh no, they got it. Never mind. They're good. Hey, there we go. Also, Josh, if you do end up finding the teleporter, which I guess I should have shown that on the other one, but it doesn't matter. Um, I'm torn between recommending you go for it and start learning how to like shift resources between two different colonies, but the truth of the matter is keeping an eye on two different colonies and trying to develop two side by side at the same time is quite difficult. Yeah, it's still the same run, and it's 93 right now. It's going well ish. I feel like not a lot has changed. I don't think a lot has changed. Oh no, this finally got up and running. So they're able to breathe and not die for the most part. Probably should have vacuumed out the room to make sure that this was all like better, and I guess I could still vacuum it out if I stopped the pump. But I feel like that would be a hassle, even though it's fairly hot in there already. Might be a hassle. Yeah, two colonies might be hard at the beginning, so yeah, even though you technically do probably need the resources from both, it's kind of a pain to juggle too. It's worse juggling more than that though. What's a vacuum lock? Um, I actually don't know. What I was saying on vacuuming out the room was just making sure that these gas pumps get out every last trace of gas in here. Um, Somebody that's more knowledgeable than me got that. It could be that you might just surround something with a vacuum where there's no gases set in a room so that there's no temperature exchange going on. Or do I have that one wrong as well? Those might be a pain though. Oh, for your food, sorry, now that I'm staring at it. An easy early game thing, and honestly it's one that I need to do some of the stuff that Brainless has sent me in the past because I need to upgrade some of my shit. It is a good idea to make a small carbon dioxide pit and just either keep an unplugged refrigerator or a ration box in there, and carbon dioxide will count as a sterile environment, so you can just keep shoving your food in there and it'll well, does it stay fresher longer because it's in a sterile environment? Technically yes, maybe. I'm gonna go with yes. That's what your food is doing right now. It's next to your bed. It's in a little dip. Okay. Again, interesting design choice, but like I said, and like a lot of us are probably gonna keep telling you, there's technically there's no one way to do anything. It's a you do you, however you end up making your design, or find that it just ends up working for you. You know, be happy with how you made it. Congratulations, it works. I'm gonna start moving some of that up, but do I have the automation for this? Oh, liquid element sensor and a NOT gate. Okay. Let's do that. Sends red when the signal's not present. Okay, so I don't need a NOT gate. Never mind. Yep, the only limits are your imagination in the game. You can make it as crazy and as messy as you want, but if it works, it works. Exactly. I'd also argue don't let people try and control the way you play because it's your shit. Unless you're like really like, holy fuck, I need help and I don't understand. Again, Kelsey's crazy oxygen processing room.
Mad science.
Okay, there. Now we've got that coming back up. Oh, that actually might fuck with that, but... Okay, that's gonna fuck with things, but okay. Actually, what if I just disable this building for now and focus on making that further down later? Like, in theory, I should be making the infinite water storage one to help compress this, but I kind of want the temperature coming off of it. So for now, I might leave it as an expansion, and then later... I don't know. You're at the point where you'll even pull a dupe to run until he dies if you have to. You think you got game said, that's why when I help people, I like to teach them the theory as to why a design does what it does. That is arguably the better way to teach things, because it's not saying, do this because it works, it's, this is why this works, and if you find a... Fuck, they're idle. If you find a way that works better, fucking great and more power to you. Here, let's do that. So some people have something to do, and I think I'm going to continue to expand in this direction, but I just don't know what's going to be there. I feel like I've done a 180 and have flipped back to, like, it annoys me when they're actually idle. Josh said, I almost thought about making cages to make them cry to get water. I've seen that on Reddit. God damn. You think you got game set so that you can adapt to whatever design you want? It doesn't matter as long as it does what you need it to. Exactly. I feel like also I have to say, before geysers and vents were a thing, some people would make their dupes vomit.
Yeah, for water.
Like from stress for water. And then you'd have water.
Yay.
Yay, stuff. I mean, disgusting, but stuff. Okay, how does that work out for morale or for decor? Cool. Wait, so does that mean that I've been sleeping on having drywall up as a decor boost? Hold on, let me just put that down and see what somebody does with that. And I need to have somebody make some steel so that it at least starts showing up in the printer, or having a chance to show up in the printer. Nice. Brainless saying, ideally aim for keeping them happy, productivity will be better. A happy dupe is a productive dupe, because a stressed out dupe will fuck shit up, depending on what their stress reaction is, like vomiting, or lashing out at things and breaking buildings for no reason. What are the other ones? There's like Banshee now, where they just fucking yell. And I think I'm missing one more, because I feel like there were 3 of them. Stress Eater. Which I don't think I've seen a Stress Eater actually do their thing, and I'm kind of happy for it. At least I certainly don't remember seeing a Stress Eater do their thing. Oh, and the Banshees also suck up a ton of oxygen? Oh shit. Which is great, because then that just compounds the problem. I've been sleeping on drywall this whole time for the extra decor. God damn. Or I guess it doesn't matter, because if you do what I do and spam paintings, then it doesn't matter because you've got max decor anyway. Um, that might be.
Depends on who you
That
ask.
might, yeah, that might be depending on dupes.
What I like, well, hold on. I do not take mouth breathers. I do not take flatulent. And I don't take, oh, there's a few others I don't take. It used to be that I wouldn't take anyone with stress reactions like destroy things, but I got
Oops.
better at managing stress. So, like, that's not as big a turn off as it was.
Yeah, do that again. Okay, that's 120. Yeah, I'd almost argue like it's more of a not which ones are the best, but rather which ones should you not take.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, some people like the flatulent dupes because what they do is they fart out natural gas, and you can use that to power natural gas generators. So some people like that. Not me.
I still want to make a colony that's all that just to drive myself insane and see how long it takes before I just want to rage quit the game. And Brainless said, "Yeah, the bad ones are easy. Avoid flatulence, anemic in the start, and at the start,
Oh,
mouth breathers
anemic.
and
That's
bottomless
the.
stomach, and allergies. I don't think you need to necessarily avoid allergies. I've just developed a real intense hatred for like, yeah, I don't want them to be that.
Again, it really depends on the people.
Yeah,
Like the actual people playing the game, not the dudes.
not great. You added allergies because new players will farm. That is a good point. Um, you want it all plus 11? Might not be as helpful as you think, but again, that might be me and personal preferences and stuff. I'm not sure. Your farts will power our civilization. Oh god. Hold on, let's do that. What was I thinking? Yeah, especially I'm gonna like double down with brainlesses. Um, yeah, do not grab mouth breathers or um, bottomless stomachs, especially as a new player, because those will unnecessarily give you a bad time. Okay, why is there sand here? Hello. What do we got? Okay, cool. I guess I'm taking sand. Like, see, hang on. Um, sometimes it's funny when you get contrary dupes, because when you're looking at the traits, sometimes like say if this one had green thumb, or sorry, if this one had farming as an interest, meaning they want to learn the farming skill tree, but then they have the plant murder trait, so they've got a negative, or they've got a penalty towards it. Like those are funny to deal with. You don't necessarily need those, but the bonuses are really nice. Alright, plus 100% skill leveling, that's nice. Brenda said they avoid shabby dresser, but that's just for personal taste. I don't like their negative decor. Those are funny to me too. Especially like the little description, like this dude's clearly never heard of ironing. And it's funny that all three of these guys are shabby dressers. But yeah, like if this had been Doctor, but with unempathetic for the medicine decrease, like that shit's hilarious. But again, I'm just gonna go with printing out the sand because I don't want to take on an 11th dupe right now. Also, I'd almost say pay attention to the morale because that at least helps you a little bit to figure out what's going on. Because see, these dupes can take on a little extra skills because they've been using a mess hall. They sleep in a barracks. They've had their latrine, and you can kind of ignore the other stuff. At what point should you think about another dupe versus pounding sand? Um, that's loud. There it is. Um, that's kind of a hard one. If you've got the calories to back it up, you're probably good to go. But I would like to remind you that uh, as things get more complicated, like your base grows and your demand for things grows as well, just remember that if you've got like three dupes and you've just say you've got the research station and the supercomputer, those three dupes are pretty much going to be spending their time doing this unless you change the priority. So like somebody's going to be tied up here, somebody's going to be tied up here, and that last one will be supplying these two with the materials to research. Um, if you need a dupe, so like you know you need a doctor because they've been getting hurt, uh, try and aim for a doctor. And you can also totally like get the printing pod to activate. You can save, and then you can just go to the main menu and load back in because that will re-roll the dupes that are available. Brainless said, and one tip that someone might have told you about, please, please, please prefer the care packages over the dupes until your colony is stable. That as well. Fish said 57 tiles with 28 kilograms each of carbon dioxide in that room that you've turned into a bomb. Awesome. Brainless said, I got my first sector dupe today on cycle 35. Nice. Yeah, I don't necessarily like to re-roll dupes, but if you definitely are looking for someone and you need them like right now, and it did not give you what you wanted, just go ahead and re-roll it. Like it works usually. Here, let's go ahead and move those, but what we're gonna do is do that and do that. And you know what? This was kind of a bad idea, so let's shift that up instead. Okay, I'm gonna stop at the top of the cycle because it's turning into a war zone outside to make sure that, you know, everything is fine. Let's do that. Let's do, aw shit. Wait, why did you turn to ice? Was it just that it started as a trickle and that's what came out? Yeah, just a bit. Okay. Cool. So I'll incorporate some of my warming loop, that is louder, into this. You think you got game said, yeah, there is zero obligation to take any dupes. You're 1400 in and you're with 7? God damn. How? And again, look, you've got people that play completely different styles. Like I like to carry around 20 dupes usually. Like once everything's said and done, I'm probably gonna end up with like 20 dupes in the colony. But some people run with less. That's just a personal preference. That's just a play style. Find what works for you. If you really like to use like dupe slave labor to get everything done, more power to you. I know I just saved, but I'm gonna hit save again. Like more power to you. You're probably good to go. Yeah. Anyways, guys, it's like 13 minutes till midnight. Happy New Year's to everyone. You think you got game said? Just gotta feed that labor. Nice. We're gonna leave before it starts getting like really lit up outside because it's about to happen in like 3 minutes before things get really messed up. And yeah. I'm not sure when the next ONI stream's gonna be, but it's definitely gonna be within the next 2 weeks. Should Clay start drops, I'm probably starting a brand new challenge, but I'm gonna try and get it ready so that the Hermit can eat some good food and we can have them come out of the shipping container. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you have a great time. Josh, good luck. Enjoy learning how to, I guess, fail less and have fun with the game. We wish you luck. See you guys next year, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.